Is made possible by these sponsors: Whitaker Bank, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Stewart Powell Ford Mazda, Farmers National Bank, Thompson Service Center in Harrodsburg, McDonald's Restaurant, CC Auto Parts and Service, Essity, First Financial Bank, Lee's Famous Recipe, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Linda Wilson Realty, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Morris Baseball Academy, Nesco Resources, Community Trust Bank, Sutton Pharmacy. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network and heard live around the world on internet-connected devices everywhere at hometownlive.net.
Last Friday, history was made at Lady Titan Field when Mercer County beat Pulaski County 4-3 to win their first ever 12th Region Championship and advance to their first ever state tournament. Now the Lady Titans try to make more history as they look to win their first ever state tournament game, and they go against a really good 3rd Region champion Davis County team back in the state tournament for the 5th consecutive year. Good morning, everyone. Live from Lexington, Kentucky, high atop John Crop Field, home of the Lady Wildcats of UK. This weekend and next weekend, it's the home of the KHSAA softball state tournament. And Rick, for the first time ever, Mercer County is here. They're led by head coach Darren Ransdell in his first year as Lady Titan head coach. They have the fewest number of wins of any team in the state tournament, and it's actually by quite a bit, only 18 wins. However, they've also played the fewest number of games in their season out of any team that's qualified for the state tournament. 18-9. They have been, I mentioned it during the game Friday, you feel like punching up every single time they play, and every single time they've been landing haymakers. On Friday of last week, it was the Peyton Boyd Grand Slam. It was the haymaker that sent them to the state tournament, and now they punch up again against a really good 3rd Region champ Davis County team.
And this is the underdog team. Obviously, nobody picked Mercer County to win the district. Nobody picked Mercer County to win the regional. Nobody picked Mercer County to be at the state tournament. But you know what? Here they are. And momentum, won like 9 in a row, something like that. Man, he's got them playing at a level. And, you know, before the season started, Darren Ransdell said, I'm going to challenge these young ladies to play and to work harder than they ever have in the past. And, Joe, it looks like it has absolutely paid off.
It's Mercer County, it's Davis County for the state tournament opening round game. 10 o'clock in the morning, first pitch. It's a beautiful day for softball. We dealt with those overnight rain showers, but the rain has cleared out of here. The field looks great. This is a great place to catch a game. Capacity about 1,500 or so that can fit into the stadium. There's a lot of Mercer County fans here sitting below us to our left. In fact, they outnumber Davis County fans right now, though. It's a much shorter drive for Mercer County than it is from the Owensboro area for Davis County fans to make it here. It's Mercer County, it's Davis County. First pitch coming up at 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll step aside for 3 minutes, come back, and Radio Rick was able to talk with Mercer County Lady Titan head coach Darren Ransdell. We'll have that pregame interview coming up in 3 minutes on your home for Mercer County softball in the KHSAA State Softball Tournament, the Hometown Radio Network, and 99.5 FM WHBN.
The Barbershop in Harrodsburg is operated by Darren Ransdell. It's a place where you can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or even the weather. Located on North College next to Minimar, the Barbershop offers haircuts of any style, and they can keep your beard trimmed. Well, be ought to visit them. The Barbershop is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and also Saturday, 7:30 to noon. Darren and everyone from the Barbershop hope you enjoy the grand old Mercer County Fair and Horse Show. You'll always get great service at the Barbershop here in Harrodsburg.
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office is a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
Your limo, gentlemen.
Oh, yes!
If you could go to the game like this...
you want to watch the pregame?
Would I?
For the same price as this...
Watch the closing doors.
Come on, let's go!
Oh, ouch!
Why wouldn't you? It's the same with auto insurance. With discounts up to 40%, it's possible to get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys.
Hello, everybody. I'm State Farm Agent David Hopewell. You can call my office 24/7 in Harrodsburg at 734-5338. Again, that's 734-5338.
Hot air balloons fill the sky with color. Friday, August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport during the Bluegrass Hot Air Balloon Festival. Free admission, food trucks, inflatables, live music, tethered rides, high-flying fun. August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport, Stuart Powell Field. Balloons over the Bluegrass.
The Parthenon Greek American eats, dine in or take out. Fresh from our family. Fresh Mediterranean and American. A gathering place, always a treat. Specialty gyros, great burgers and fries. Whatever you're craving will satisfy. The Parthenon Greek American eats, dine in or take out. Fresh from our family.
In Danville, Lexington Road.
Ever dreamed of escaping to a place where nature meets comfort? Welcome to Dana Brook Farms. Nestled in the heart of nature, our farm offers the perfect getaway. Wake to the gentle sounds of the farm. Spend your days exploring scenic trails and relax by a bonfire under the stars. Whether you're a nature lover or just looking to escape the city buzz, Dana Brook Farms is your perfect retreat. Visit danabrookfarm.com to book your escape now.
High Mountain Catering and Events. How long have you been in business?
Over 20 years. We do corporate picnics, weddings, that country courtesy with High Mountain Taste. Call Tom Brown at 859-613-3221. High Mountain Barbecue, Catering and Events.
Is this the award-winning head softball coach of the mighty Mercer County Lady Titans, Darren Ransdell?
This is Darren. How are you, Rick?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, Coach?
I'm great.
Well, how has practice been this week?
It's been wonderful. The girls have really locked in, and they just same routine as they've been all season in practice, and that's what you like to see.
That's what a lot of coaches, football coaches, say, that they try to keep the same routine. They want to keep the same thing going, the same rhythm, especially now school's out, too, because there's a lot more distractions than when school was in.
That's right, and it's hard. You know, it's idle time is just hard. And so we've planned a full week with them, and they was with us yesterday for about 12 hours. We did a lot of fun stuff, not to wear them out or nothing, just was together as a team. It's been a great week. It's an awesome experience for these girls, so I'm just trying to let them soak every second of it in. I've heard somebody say Davis the other day, and I said, you're wrong. It's Davies.
Davies, okay.
I don't know. That's the way I'm going with it, Rick. I don't know.
Okay. Everybody healthy for the game?
Yeah, yes. Right now we're as healthy as we've been all season.
When they get to the ballpark, this is going to be a huge thing for the girls to look around and see this ballpark and the big stands. And I mean, it's a beautiful place to play a game. What are you going to tell the girls as soon as you get there to the stadium?
We've already started to talk, and only us older one knows, remember the movie, the Hoosiers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I took them out on the field Monday and told them our field is the same as John Crop Stadium as far as dimensions and the base pass and how far you pitch from and stuff like that. Just trying to let them know, like, hey, this is still a softball game, but I want you to enjoy this. So when we get to the field, take your 5 minutes, take your phones with you, take pictures, look at everything you can look at, go in every corner of the stadium that they'll allow you to go to it, because we want you to cherish the memory. Memories don't happen for 10 or 15 years, especially after you're a young one, though. But this is the first team in program history to make it to state, so they've done something really special, so I need them to enjoy it somehow.
The batting average for Davies County is 369, 2.06 ERA. You have a 285 batting average, 388 ERA. Coach, sometimes the stats don't tell the whole story, do they?
That's what we faced all year. I mean, if you'll go back and look at the other teams that we've defeated, look at theirs the exact same way. So we're not changing a thing. I mean, East Jessamine stats are crazy. West Jessamine, Pulaski, Lawrence County, Woolford, they're all crazy stats. So when I tell you that this team has been battle tested and they're prepared for this, it's because of the games that they've played this season. And we never have. We had our own spot we wanted to be with our stats, you know, to be able to, our girls to be in position to be successful. But you look at Ashley right now, her ERA ain't 3.22 right now, you know, and so it's how you're playing at the moment. The last 5 games, Peyton Boyd has been killing the ball. They just all have them dropped in somewhere, but it's a hard hit ball almost every time she does bat. Haley Ransdell, her bats came to life. She's got 2 home runs in the last 2 weeks and a couple hits and draw on some walks. Stolen bases are through the roof over postseason play. So to be honest with you, KHSAA stops the stats at the end of the regular season, and so do we. We just go play our game.
There's something to be said for underdogs. I love pulling for the underdog, and nobody ever envisioned, I don't think, at least all the experts, in quotes, saying Mercer County can't win a district, Mercer County can't win a region, Mercer County can't go to the state game. Are you kidding me? Yeah, they can.
I like to take that. My grandfather was always the underdog guy. He always rooted for the underdog. I guess he kind of instilled that in myself. So we've always liked playing with that chip on our shoulder or our back against the wall. No, everybody's counting us out except us. So let's go prove them wrong. And I mean, they're doing a heck of a job of it here lately.
Coach, last question. What are the keys to a Mercer County victory over Daviess County?
The number one key that we've been working on since September is defense. We want to keep it a low-scoring affair. We want to keep everybody in tune to the game. We want it a low-scoring ball game. That's what these girls are trained the best. And then that one key play on offensive side is what we're hoping all we need. Donald Wayne will tell you, everybody will tell you, we're built for 1-0 ball game. That's what we're against good teams. That's what we're shooting for, because that is what wins ball games.
Offense wins games. Defense wins championships. Hope that continues, because you've got a heck of a defense as well as a very good offense. So, Coach, best of luck. We will see you there on Thursday morning. Best of luck. We want you to be there 10 o'clock. Be loud and proud. If you can't, we will have the game at 99.5 FM.
Rick, I appreciate y'all. I say it all the time. I really do. Promoting our girls, promoting our program and stuff, and supporting us. And I can't say it enough to where anybody can understand, but I'm just so dang proud of this team, and I love them. And I'm just excited for the chance to get the opportunity to fight for one more day.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What? No way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Are you considering a new home purchase or maybe a remodel? Are you looking for a stable partner you can trust to help you understand your options? This is Jason Tyler. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank in Harrodsburg. As part of your community, I'm here to help you understand the best options for you today and in the future. Give me a call at 859-734-3316 and let me show you what Uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank is Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
This is Jimmy from the Parthenon Greek American Eats. Enjoy a glass of wine, beer, or your favorite cocktail with your fresh cooked meal made to order. Have you tried our delicious ribs, fish, steak, or salads? We have the best gyros in the region. Only accept the best. Grecian Delight Gyros. Find us at danvillegreek.com or Facebook. That's at the Parthenon Greek American Eats in Danville in the Greenleaf Shopping Center, where fresh is our best ingredient.
Parthenon Greek American Eats, dine in or take out. Fresh from our family.
Hot air balloons fill the sky with color. Friday, August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport during the Bluegrass Hot Air Balloon Festival. Free admission, food trucks, inflatables, live music, tethered rides, high-flying fun. August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport, Stewart Powell Field. Balloons over the bluegrass. Why buy at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg? They feature the best service, quality, and price. A place where you get the best cheaper than the rest. A trusted name since 1980. See second-generation prodigy Matt Horn. Horn Home Supply open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30. Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, 545 South College Street.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our mini branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey sis, with school starting, let's check off our back-to-school checklist. Sure. Backpack, check. Pencils and paper, check. Eye exam, check. If you still need to check off your eye exam, you can see our dad, Dr. Matthew Duggery, in Harrodsburg across from Southern States. You can call 859-605-2214 to make your appointment today. 859-605-2214 to make your appointment today. Our dad, Dr. Matthew Duggery, in Harrodsburg across from Southern States.
Joe Mathis and Radio Rick, we are live from John Crop Field, where the Mercer County Lady Titans are set to take on the Davis County Lady Panthers. You're listening to the CPP pregame show. It's brought to you by Custom Promotional Products at 120 East Lexington Street. CPP is the official shirt sponsor of the Hometown Radio Network and is your one-stop shop for hats, caps, shirts, jackets, and specialty gifts. The CPP pregame show brought to you by Custom Promotional Products. Davis County with a record of 28-6. Mercer County 18-9. Davis County, the third region champ. They're here for the 5th consecutive year. And with their Linda Wilson Realty starting lineups, here's Radio Rick.
All right, Joe. Leading off, number 24, Sadie Morris at third base. Batting second, number 10, Shelby Bennett. She'll be in center field. Batting third, number 1, Annie Newman. She'll be the shortstop. Batting fourth, number 13, Callie Smith doing the catching. Batting fifth, number 28, Molly Hancock in right field. Batting sixth, number 7, Danielle Beckwith at second base. Batting seventh, number 25, Bailey Henry at first base. Batting eighth, number 15, Michaela Rowan in left field. Batting ninth, number 3, Kelly Clark, designated player. And number 34, Sophia Kane, flex pitching.
That's the Linda Wilson Realty starting lineups for the Davis County Lady Panthers. We'll give you Mercer County's Linda Wilson Realty starting lineups coming up in 3 minutes on your home for Lady Titans softball, WHBN.
Congratulations to the Lady Titans on the first region championship in softball in school history. Chuck Smith and I, David Buchanan, have great memories of Mercer County. We talk about those days often on our podcast. Please join us on The Coach's Office, behind the scenes of high school football with Chuck Smith and David Buchanan.
The Coach's Office podcast, available now on your favorite podcast platform, including Spotify and Apple.
Want your next project to turn out right? Then stop in and see the helpful hardware people at Ace Hardware. We carry practically everything from A to Z in hardware supplies, including ladders, nails, hand and power tools, interior and exterior paint and supplies, lawn and garden equipment, electrical and plumbing supplies, and so much more. No matter what your needs, Ace Hardware has it. We also offer expert key cutting service as well as screen repairs.
Located in Harrodsburg on College Street across from Dairy Queen.
On the 400-mile sale, you'll discover Highway 68 treasures. June 6th through 9th, Kentucky Highway 68 comes alive with barn sales, yard sales, sidewalk sales, 400 miles of sales. So much to see and do, you'll need 400mile.com to find everything. Sales can be categorized by your favorite items. Find unique eateries and comfortable night stays. 400mile.com is your treasure map to the 400-mile sale, June 6th through 9th.
Your limo, gentlemen.
Oh,
yes!
If you could go to the game like this...
you want to watch the pregame?
What? For the same price as this...
Watch the closing doors.
Come on, let's go!
Oh, ouch! Why wouldn't you? It's the same with auto insurance. With discounts up to 40%, it's possible to get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys.
Hello, everybody. I'm State Farm agent David Hopewell. You can call my office 24/7 in Harrodsburg at 734-5338. Again, that's 734-5338.
Electricity helps keep our modern lifestyle going. But if the electrical system in your house is outdated, you may be headed for trouble. Watch for these symptoms of electrical problems: replacing fuses or resetting circuit breakers frequently, switch plates, outlet covers, cords or plugs that are warm, cut, broken or cracked insulation on electrical wiring. If these symptoms are present, you need a safety inspection by a licensed inspector. To learn more, talk to your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
The Barbershop in Harrodsburg is operated by Darren Ransdell. It's a place where you can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or even the weather. Located on North College next to Mart, the Barbershop offers haircuts of any style, and they can keep your beard trimmed. Well, be out to visit them. The Barbershop is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and also Saturday, 7:30 to noon. Darren and everyone from the Barbershop hope you enjoy the grand old Mercer County Fair and Horse Show. You'll always get great service at the Barbershop here in Harrodsburg.
You are joining us right in time as we are set to have the national anthem. Actually having a moment of silence right now. Here's the anthem. I was John's early life, was so proud. national anthem, as presented here, is actually done on a video, and the wind you heard in the background was actually in the video. It was so windy where the people were singing it that you heard the wind there in the background as well. Davis County, the third region champ. We gave you their starting lineups. Now for the Linda Wilson Realty starting lineups for your Mercer County Lady Titans, who come in with an 18-9 record. They're led off by the designated player number 44, Jaylee Bowman. Jaylee will hit for KJ Sutton, who will play center field in this morning's game. Lily Hart, who saved Mercer County's region championship hopes with a throw from right field to win the game against Pulaski County. Danella runner out at home. She'll bat second and play right. At third base is the second baseman. Batting third is the second baseman, Ava Music. Ava wears number 20. She is a 5'6" 8th grader batting in the 3-hole for Mercer County in the state tournament game. The cleanup hitter is Ashley Howard, who's in the pitcher circle this morning for Mercer County. Peyton Boyd, her grand slam was all the runs Mercer County needed in that 4-3 win over Pulaski County. She'll bat 5th. Hannah Beasley, the third baseman, will bat 6th. Haley Ransdell, the catcher, will bat 7th. Izzy Carlton, the first baseman, will bat 8th. And Jayla Sanders, the left fielder, will bat 9th. Again, KJ Sutton will play center field, but will not hit for Mercer County. The 1 through 9 lineup: Jaylee Bowman, Lily Hart, Ava Music, 1, 2, and 3. Ashley Howard, Peyton Boyd, Hannah Beasley, 4, 5, and 6. Haley Ransdell, Izzy Carlton, Jayla Sanders, 7, 8, and 9. The head coaches for each team: that's John Bugg for Davis County, Darren Ransdell for Mercer County. We did home plate with 4 umpires in the state tournament game. You get 1 behind home plate and 1 at each base as well. And first pitch between Mercer County and Davis County is coming up in 1 minute on your home for Lady Titans softball. WHBN.
DQ presents how to enjoy the 3 best cookies at the same time. First, grab the new Ultimate Cookie Blizzard from DQ. Then dig into Oreo, Chips Ahoy, and Nutter Butter. And last but not least, repeat! Because the new Ultimate Cookie Blizzard packs all 3 into one powerhouse of a treat. So you can enjoy the best cookie trifecta in every red spoonful. Hurry in for a taste today. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Why buy at Damel Office Equipment? You will save up to 60% off the MSP on the items you use in your office every day. DOE will ship your order free of charge within 75 miles of any of our locations. We have over 30,000 items, including office supplies, furniture, printing, copiers, printers, fax machines, computers, and business cards. This is owner Scott Bottoms. If you're not satisfied with your order, return it for full credit. We really appreciate your business. Damel Office Equipment, also in Somerset, Lebanon. Best of luck to the Titans.
Mercer County is the home team in this first game of the KHSAA Clark's Pump and Shop KHSAA Fast Pitch Softball Tournament. So Mercer County on the field. They are to our left in the third base dugout. Let's go over their defensive alignment for the state tournament game. Jayla Sanders in left field, KJ Sutton in center field, Lily Hart is in right field. Third baseman is Hannah Beasley, shortstop Peyton Boyd. The Keystones, Ava Music. At first base is Izzy Carlton. Behind home plate, Haley Ransdell. And on the mound is Center College commit, the senior Ashley Howard, who has started in this being her 10th start of the season in 19 appearances overall. 73 1/3 innings pitched, 67 hits, 38 runs, 28 of them earned, 15 walks, 74 strikeouts, a 9-0 record, a 2.67 ERA, and she'll work against this Davis County lineup as they send up Sadie Morris, Shelby Bennett, and Annie Newman, 1, 2, and 3 in the Davis County 9. This is a powerful hitting team. They have the player batting in the 3-hole, Annie Newman, who is tied for 4th in the state in RBIs. This team as a whole is tied for 12th in the state in home runs. They've hit 35 of them. They're also a very good pitching team. They basically in the circle have a 1 and a 1. There is no 1 and 2. They have 2 really good pitchers in the circle they trust. One's a freshman, one's a sophomore. And we are set for a high school fast pitch state tournament softball action at John Crop Field, home of the UK Lady Wildcats. And they put on the big board in left center field the actual video camera footage you can see if you were watching this game online. So they got things dolled up and ready to go here on what's going to be a beautiful day for softball. Ashley Howard holds the ball at her hip, delivers the first pitch fastball. That's a little bit high. 1 ball and no strikes to Sadie Morris. 10:01 is the first pitch time and 72 degrees from Lexington, Kentucky. for the KHSA Fast Pitch State Softball Tournament. 1 ball and no strikes to Sadie Morris, the Davis County leadoff hitter. The 1-0 from Howard has popped up left-hand side out of play.
Look out.
And a
look at that catch.
bare hand grab.
Wow.
I don't know if he's a Mercer County fan or not, but he's sitting on the Titan side, and a play like that belongs to a Mercer County fan. So we'll say he's a Lady Titan fan. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Wow, reached that left paw out there and just caught it.
Sadie Morris at 349, 8 home runs, 34 driven in. As she stands in the right-handed box, feet close together. The 1-1 is a little bit high and inside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Sadie Morris. Davis County in their red tops with the white outline. The letters and numbers are red to match the jersey. It says Davis on the front, numbers in the front and back. The red pants to match. The high red socks with the 3 white stripes across the calves of those socks. As the 2 ball, 1 strike pitch to Sadie Morris is on its way over the inside corner, called strike, as a very strong Mercer County contingent of fans to our left applaud that call by the home plate umpire. Count even 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We only got 3 umpires out there.
Yeah, I saw one actually come and is sitting on the right-hand side in Davis County side, in kind of like a media roped-off section, so he must be an alternate of some sort. 2-2 on its way. Fastball a little bit high and outside. Mercer County wanted the call, but appropriately called by the home plate umpire. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Sadie Morris. So you do only have 3 umpires in the field. One apparently is just an alternate in case something happens to an umpire there in the field. Yeah.
You don't have to wait for somebody to get here. That holds up all the proceedings for games to follow.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Sadie Morris. Fastball outside. Just a tad bit outside. Mercer County fans thought they had the call. They did not. Boy, that one was really close, but It's a leadoff walk to Sadie Morris. She stands on first base, and that'll bring up Shelby Bennett.
Left-handed hitter.
This is not a very run-heavy team in the base paths. They've only stolen 32 bases Davis County has as a team this year. However, if you're circling a player that's going to steal, Sadie Morris is it. She's 18 for 18. She goes first pitch. Ransel's throw to second base is late. She's 19 for 19 now. A CC part stolen base by Sadie Morris as she pilfers second base with a feet-first slide.
That stolen base is run by CC Auto Parts and Service in Louisville Road. Get your car running like Sadie Morris at CC Auto Parts and Service.
Shelby Bennett's at 379, no home runs, 21 driven in. There aren't many easy outs in this Davis County lineup. With Morris off a second, Bennett bunts it right in front of the pitcher circle. Ransdell fields, she has no play. With Bennett busted out of the batter's box, she beats out any what would have been potential throw, moves Morris over to third, and Davis County is rolling early against Mercer County. Runners in the corners and nobody out, and here comes Annie Newman.
Somebody could have got that ball, Joe. It would have been a double play because the runner from second was already off to third. She'd have been dead to rights, but neither the Ransdell nor Howard could get to the ball.
And this is exactly the situation Davis County wants. Runners in the corners.
Look at her foot. Left foot's out of the box.
Left foot's just about out of the box. It's on the line. And it's Annie Newman who bats .517, 11 home runs, 65 driven in. First pitch hammered foul, right-hand side out of play. It's no balls and 1 strike.
Runner was taken off on that pitch, too. Runner first.
These 2 teams, Davis County and Mercer County, have never met head-to-head. First ever head-to-head matchup between Davis and Mercer County. And it's not often teams from the far western or eastern part of the state meet a central Kentucky team. The 0-1 to Newman. Fastball grounded right back to Howard. She has to play at home. Throws that way, and they got her.
Got her. Good play.
Breaking from third base was Morris on contact. Howard fielded it on 1 hop. She went to home. Ransdell applied the tag. It goes down as a 1-2 fielder's choice for out number 1. And it's a big out as they cut down what would have been the first run at home plate. 1 gone. Here's Callie Smith.
Great play, Ashley Howard, and great play by Ransdell to be able to hang on to the ball because she slid right in to the ball and the glove.
Now, Howard was able to tiptoe around danger all Friday night against Pulaski County with runners on bases, and she would end up getting strikeouts. And the same thing for Pulaski County's pitcher as well, Brooklyn Thompson, working around danger. And Howard's trying to do the same thing here in the top half of the first. 1 out batter for Davis County is Callie Smith as she takes a fastball inside for ball 1. Callie Smith wears number 13. She's the catcher for Davis County. A .349 hitter, 1 home run, 20 driven in. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Top half of the first, scoreless as Davis County bats in the state tournament. Smith hits one towards second. It's over top of Music's glove into right field for a base hit. Rounding third base and sending the runner home. Hart's throw is up the line. It's an RBI single. Taking second base on the throw is Smith, and Davis County leads 1-0. For Smith on the season, it is RBI number 21. If Music is an inch taller, she has that on a line.
Just went off top of her glove.
Bennett scores from second base. Moving to third is Newman. To second base is Callie Smith. Again, it's just a single, but the runner moves to second on Lily Hart's throw home. And I was wondering if Bug, who is the third base coach as well as the head coach for Davis County, was going to send Bennett on that, because obviously I'm sure he's seen film of what happened in that game against Pulaski County when Hart nabbed the runner at home and he sent her. The throw was a little bit up the first base side of home plate, allowing Bennett to score. And with first base open, runners at second and third, and just 1 out here in the top of the first, here's Molly Hancock.
Well, the home plate umpire did something here.
I think we have a courtesy runner at second base for Smith, because the home plate umpire is called time and is taking his time writing in his official scorebook that he keeps behind the dish.
Another lefty here, third and first base playing up close, even with the pitcher.
First pitch from Howard is a fastball that misses just a bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes to Molly Hancock. 389, 5 home runs, 28 driven in. There's a huge disparity in Davis County's numbers from the 9 players or 10 or so players that Coach Bug feels comfortable playing with, and maybe the younger players that he does not. The 1-0, swing and a miss, good fastball by Molly Hancock. It's 1-1. First of all, this is not a very senior-laden team for Davis County. They won 5 consecutive third region championships, and you can, I don't want to say pencil them in next year, but they're only losing 1 senior on this team from this year's squad. 1-1 is fouled off the screen left-hand side. It's 1-2. That's Michaela Rowan, who will bat 8th for Davis County in this lineup. Everybody else on this team is back next year for Davis County, minus their 1 senior. So they're going to make things tough on the third region next year for a potential 6-peat for Davis County.
Wind's was blowing dead center. Now it's kind of whipping a little bit left center towards right.
1-1 on its way. Bloop foul left-hand side, out of play and over top of the fan section. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Molly Hancock.
Well, we can see everything up here, Joe. They see the bullpens and just see everything. It's beautiful ballpark. Trees all out there in the outfield.
This facility was opened in 2013. It's John Kropp Stadium, named in honor of the longtime administrator at UK, John Kropp. UK opened this facility April 13th of 2013. Since a little over 1,500 people. A $9.5 million facility. The 1-2 fastball tails outside from Howard. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dimensions 200 to left and center. It's a little bit deep to right. It's 220 to right. Mercer County, Lady Titan Field is 207 all the way around, so it's not much more bigger than what Mercer County's used to playing in. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hancock. Off speed, floats outside. It's a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
She hit it over the left side the last time up, so she was trying to see if she could get her to go fishing on that one.
Full count, 3-2 to Davis County right fielder Molly Hancock, who bats left-handed. Runners at second and third. 1 out. It's 1-0 Davis County. The 3-2 is hit well. Deep towards right center field. Hart gives up, and that ball's gone. Molly Hancock with a 3-run bomb to right center. Home run number 6. RBIs 29, 30, and 31. And Davis County has put a 4 spot up in the top of the first on Mercer County.
Boy, that just carried out there. That wind helped it a little bit too, but she hit that thing hard. That was on a line.
That was in right center field. We mentioned a little bit deeper in right field than anywhere else at this stadium, and Molly Hancock's 5th home run has given Davis County a 4-0 lead in the top of the first. Now Howard's got to calm down and see if she can get a couple of outs and get these bats swinging. Mercer County fans down to our left, a great crowd on hand, and see a lot of familiar faces down there. Mentioned to Rick, saw Jason Boer, the Mercer County superintendent, who's in attendance here watching his Lady Titans do battle. First pitch to Beckwith. Misses low and inside. 1 ball and no strikes to the Davis County second baseman. The last time Mercer County played a third region team, you have to go back 12 years. On April the 6th of 2012, fastball is low, 2 balls and no strikes. Mercer County played Butler County April the 6th of 2012 in a weekend tournament that was played at Oldham County. Mercer County beat Butler County 3-1. The last time they played a team from the third region, again, it doesn't happen very often. That's why these state tournament matchups are so interesting when they have the draw. 2-0. It's a called strike over the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike to Danielle Beckwith. It's 4-0, top of the first. 3 hits for Davis County amongst the 4 runs. The biggest, the 3-run home run you just heard from Molly Hancock. Bases empty, 2 balls and 1 strike to Beckwith. Grounded towards third and just foul. Inches on the left-hand side of third base. Actually rolled back into fair territory once it crossed the third base bag. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Danielle Beckwith.
The umpire at third gets an error. That little soft ball that went right by him, he missed it. He muffed it.
You can tell this field has taken on quite a bit of rain. There's foot marks everywhere on the infield dirt, but the grounds crew's done a phenomenal job of getting this field ready. It poured overnight last night. Took on a lot of rain. 2-2 to Beckwith. Hit towards right field. Lily Hart runs in, runs out, but as Rick said, right at her, and makes the catch as he squeezes her mitt for out number 2. 2 gone in the top of the first. Here's Briley Henry.
To make Howard breathe a little easier right now, getting that second out. Now just dig a little at a time. You don't have to get all 4 runs back. That's assuming that they don't score anymore. Just chip away.
First baseman Briley Henry, who wears number 25, is a .303 hitter. 3 long balls and 20 driven in. For the Davis County first baseman, who takes a fastball over the outside corner, it's no balls and 1 strike. Go back 12 years, last time Mercer County played a third region opponent. It's been not that long for Davis County, the last time they played a 12th region opponent. Davis County lost to East Jessamine last year in the state tournament. No balls and 1 strike, swing and a miss. It's 0-2. East Jessamine beat Davis County 1-0 last year in the quarterfinal round of the fast pitch softball tournament. Ended Davis County's season at 31-5.
Wow.
Davis County trying to win 30 games for the 4th consecutive year. They need to win 2 in the state tournament if they want to accomplish that. The 0-2, swing and a miss. So Howard comes back and gets Beckwith on a fly ball. Henry on a strikeout, but 4 runs do cross in the top of the first. The biggie, a 3-run bomb by Molly Hancock. It's Davis County 4. Mercer County is coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
The Parthenon Greek American eats, dine in or take out. Fresh from our family, fresh Mediterranean and American. A gathering place, always a treat. Specialty gyros, great burgers and fries. Whatever you're craving will satisfy. The Parthenon Greek American eats, dine in or take out. Fresh from our family.
In Danville, Lexington Road.
When it comes to your money, there's a lot to think about. Paying bills, setting a family budget, and retirement. Farmers National Bank cares about your financial well-being and is here to help. Visit the bank's website at fnbky.com to check out their financial wellness section with short videos on budgeting, saving, paying off debt, and more. You can also stop into a branch or call to ask the bank's financial professionals for advice. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hot air balloons fill the sky with color. Friday, August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport during the Bluegrass Hot Air Balloon Festival. Free admission, food trucks, inflatables, live music, tethered rides, high-flying fun. August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport, Stewart Powell Field. Balloons over the bluegrass.
Bottom half of the first, it's Davis County 4. Mercer County will swing the bats now. 1, 2, and 3 for the Lady Titans due up on this beautiful morning for softball. Hope you're grabbing a cup of coffee, a pancake, or a bowl of cereal, or however you're starting your morning off, and getting some high school softball action with us here on WHBN. Jaylee Bowman, Lily Hart, Ava Musick, 1, 2, and 3. They'll work against this Davis County 9. Michaela Rowan in left, Shelby Bennett in center. Molly Hancock is in right field. Sadie Morris at third base. Andy Newman at shortstop. Danielle Beckwith is at second. Briley Henry at first. Callie Smith behind home plate. On the mound is sophomore Sophia Kane. I mentioned pregame they have a 1 and a 1 in their pitcher circle. They are both super talented, and we'll give you Kane's numbers after this first pitch to Bowman. Misses outside with a fastball. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Kane in the year, 90 2/3 innings pitched. This is her 19th start out of 22 appearances, 70 hits, 31 earned runs, 93 Ks, and 90 2/3. A 2.39 ERA, a 14-1 record this year for Kane. The 1-0 is low and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Kane's a sophomore. Their other pitcher, in terms of innings pitched, would be, I guess, considered their number 1. That's Cameron Timmons, who was just a freshman, who has struck out 214 in 113 innings.
Wow.
But they are going with Kane in this state tournament opener. 2 balls and no strikes to Jaylee Bowman. Bowman takes outside, ball 3.
Now she's going to be taken.
Yeah, Bowman started off that region championship game against Pulaski County with a laser single to right field. Mercer got 2 on in the first 2 innings, could not cash him home against Pulaski County. She'll square around, show bunt, and will surely pull it back as Kane delivers. She does and takes high, ball 4.
Again, chip away, Joe. They don't need to score 4 runs with 1 hit unless you have a grand slam.
Had one of those last game off the bat of Peyton Boyd.
Peyton Boyd, yes.
Here's Lily Hart, one of the heroes from the region championship game, who threw out the what would have been tying run at home plate with 2 outs to end the game to make it 3 outs and win the region championship. Well, if she shows bunt down 4-0, she does not. Right down the middle, called strike. No balls and 1 strike.
And Coach Razzle was just saying, let's make her throw a strike before we do anything.
It's 4-0 Davis County over Mercer County. Bottom half of the first. 3-run home run by Molly Hancock, the big blow against Mercer County in the top half of this frame. Lady Titans trying to get a couple across here in the bottom half. Hart takes over the outside corner, and it's quickly no balls and 2 strikes. So to Bowman, Kane couldn't throw a strike. Now to Hart, she can't miss the strike zone. It's 0-2. American flag in dead center, blows towards dead center. Wind does blow out. You have the state of Kentucky flag to its left, and the KHSAA flag flies high to the right of that American flag there in center field. No balls and 2 strikes to Hart. Fastball swing and a miss. 3 straight pitches, 3 straight strikes. Hart is down, 1 up and 1 down. Or 2 up and 1 down here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes Ava Music, the Mercer County 8th grader, who is a phenomenal player already, but as she continues to get older and play more games, boy, is she going to put together a career. She is the other pitcher on this Mercer County pitching staff, along with Ashley Howard. Tell you her pitching numbers is just an 8th grader coming up. First pitch to Music. Off speed, she swung through it, no balls and 1 strike. For Music, she threw 74 innings this year, struck out 76. A 3.86 ERA as an 8th grader. Not too shabby for the second baseman. Bowman on first base. No balls and 1 strike to Ava Music. The 0-1 is outside and high. It's 1-1.
Bowman acted like she was going to take off.
Winner of this game plays in the state quarterfinals Saturday morning, same exact time, 10 o'clock in the morning Saturday, against the Assumption versus Highlands winner. 1 ball and 1 strike to Music. That one bounces to home plate. Good stop by Callie Smith behind the dish. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. 7th region champ Assumption is 28-11. 9th region champ Highlands 27-12. Winner of this one gets the winner of that one. We do know that there will be a new state champion this year, regardless of who wins it. 2 balls and 1 strike to Music. Swing and a miss. Bowman takes off her second base. Throw was in time, and they got her. Head first slide by Jaylee Bowman is out number 2 as she is caught trying to steal second base. A little bit of a late jump by Bowman. The PA announcer is thinking it's the end of the inning, but it's not. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ava Music. There is, however, 2 outs.
And the girls were coming off for Davis County as well. Have they ever won the state championship?
Davis County has not won the state championship. They did play in the state championship just a couple of years ago, where they lost to Butler. I think that was the 2021 season. Butler beat them 10-1 in the state championship. But Davis County has never won it. Of course, Mercer County's never been here before. 2-2 to Music. Fastball is low. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rick, as you said, just got to chip away here and there, and obviously don't want any more runs to score. And the top of that Davis County order is dangerous. You got 8, 9, and 1 for the Lady Panthers in the top half of the second when this first inning ends.
Trying to take some momentum away because Davis sure has it.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Music. Fastball inside, ball 4.
Whoa, it just missed.
Second walk of the inning. Now, if Bowman's not thrown out, you would have had runners at first and second with 1 out, but Lady Titans get the base runner back with a walk. Here's Ashley Howard.
Well, that catcher made a heck of a throw, too, out there to throw Howard out. She threw a seed down there. So I think it's when you check out the catcher to see, because you don't know.
It was the 2019 state championship. Davis County lost to Louisville Butler. Louisville Ballard was the back-to-back state champion for fast pitch softball in Kentucky High School, but lost this year to Assumption in the region semifinals. First pitch fastball inside corner, called strike to Ashley Howard. It's no balls and 1 strike. So again, if Assumption does beat Highlands, which is the next game after this one, then the team that knocked out the back-to-back defending state champion will play the winner of this one. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first base and 2 outs. 4-0 Davis County. The 0-1 is inside to Howard. 1 ball and 1 strike. The high school baseball tournament begins today as well.
Something's going on.
The home plate umpires call time and points into the Mercer County dugout.
Somebody was leaning over, and that's
I think it was Hannah Beasley, had her helmet on. She's in the hole, bats behind Peyton Boyd, who's on deck, and Beasley must have been a step on the field. Home plate umpire asked her to retreat back into the dugout. It's 1 ball and 1 strike to Ashley Howard. Fastball is high, 2-1.
Howard can help herself here, and she would like nothing more than to do that.
Talking with Darren Ransdell last Friday after that region championship, and I asked him how much he knew about Davis County. He said, I've already been scouting them. He was already scouting potential opponents that could have played Mercer County in this state tournament game. 2-1, Howard hits one towards center field. Bennett's in line with it, reaches back, makes the catch.
Hit it hard.
For out number 3. Howard hit it hard, but hit it right at him. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on base. We're through 1 in the state tournament. It's Davis County 4, Mercer County nothing after 1 on the Hometown Radio Network.
Hey sis, with school starting, let's check off our back-to-school checklist. Sure, backpack, check. Pencils and paper, check. Eye exam, check. If you still need to check off your eye exam, you can see our dad, Dr. Matthew Duggery, in Harrodsburg across from Southern States. You can call 859-605-2214 to make your appointment today. 859-605-2214 to make your appointment today. Our dad, Dr. Matthew Duggery, in Harrodsburg across from Southern States.
Do you smell that? That's the fresh scent of my car after washing it at Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash. With my unlimited membership, I can wash it every single day for only $10 for the first month on any membership plan. Plus, they offer complimentary amenities including high-powered vacuums, mat cleaner, all-purpose cleaner spray, microfiber towels, and air fresheners.
For a free car wash, just text TBD Radio 22322. Again, text TBD Radio 22322. Located at Houstonville Road, Danville.
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office is a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
4-0 Davis County over Mercer County after 1 on the Thompson's Service Center scoreboard. The scoreboard of service of Thompson Service Center on North Child Street in Harrodsburg. Thompson Service Center has been your 24/7 towing and repair specialist since 1967. Ashley Howard works against Michaela Rowan, Kelly Clark, and then Sadie Morris. 8, 9, and 1 in the top half of the second. Davis County 4, Mercer County nothing on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Davis County got here, ran the gauntlet through the 9th district tournament and the 3rd region tournaments. They dominated their competition on the way. Beat Owensboro, Owensboro Catholic, Butler County, Meade County, and Hancock County. Won 5 straight postseason games on the way to this 3rd region championship and their 5th consecutive appearance in the state tournament. Outscored those teams 34-2 in postseason play. And the only senior on this Davis County team is the left fielder, Michaela Rowan, who bends down, swings a bat black behind that white Davis County helmet, has the Panther paw on both sides, and the first pitch to her is a fastball right down the middle. No balls and 1 strike. Of course, Boyle County has got us really familiar with this stadium over the last, of course, they didn't win it last year, but what, like 5, 6, 7 years in a row, I feel like we were up here calling Lady Rebel action in the state tournament, and this is a great place to call a game. We've called games here. We've called games at Kentucky Proud Park, where the UK baseball team plays, which is right next door. We've called games at Whitaker Bank Park, where the state baseball tournament's happening this week. That one's inside. It's 1 ball and 1 strike to Rowan. I feel like this is probably my favorite place to call a game. You have your own kind of personal press box, which you do at Kentucky Proud Park as well, but the field, you're on top of it, basically. You can see every angle of the field down the left and right field lines. You're sitting basically over top of the crowd. You get the good crowd noise. 1-1 to Rowan. It's hit off the screen foul behind home plate. It's 1-2.
And you're basically almost sitting right behind home plate, so you got a good vantage point right here.
If you're wondering what our view looks like, I actually posted a picture on my Facebook page. If you want to look me up on Facebook, and you can see what view I'm talking about. It's a great place to call a game, and it should be for this to be a $9.5 million facility. 1-2 on its way. Rowan weakly punches that one foul to the first baseline.
Huh.
Count stays 1-2.
Officer here with a police dog.
Rowan on the season, 250, 2 home runs, 17 driven in. Again, we talked about it pregame, but this is a very hard-hitting Davis County team. 36 home runs in the year when you include the 3-run home run by Molly Hancock earlier. They're a top 15 in the state in home runs hit, and they do it all offensively and defensively. They also played a ton of games against out-of-state opponents. Talk about that in just a second. 1-2, fastball, swing and a miss. Howard gets Rowan. Back-to-back Ks now for Howard. She struck out Henry to end the first. Begins the second with a K of Michaela Rowan. 1 up and 1 down in the top half of the second. Here comes Kelly Clark. Davis County 28-6, so they played 34 games in the regular season and postseason up to this point. Out of those 34 games, 12 of those, more than a third of their schedule was against out-of-state teams. 8 of their first 14 games of the season were against out-of-state teams. First pitch to Kelly Clark in inside corner. 1 ball and no strikes. I'm sorry, not Kelly Clark. It's Kylie Clark. And Rick, I told you before the game began, that's the same exact name as my niece, who goes to Hancock County, who Davis County beat in the 3rd region championship game.
That wasn't very nice of them.
1 ball and no strikes to Kylie Clark. Inside corner, 1 ball and 1 strike. Against out-of-state teams, Davis County, again, they are the Owensboro area, so they are near the Indiana border, so they play a lot of teams from Indiana. They're 7-5 in 12 games versus out-of-state teams, which means you can do the math. Against in-state teams, they're 21-1. 1-1, grounded towards third. Good stop by Beasley.
From her knees.
Got her. They did not get her.
Wow.
Just late as Kylie Clark beats it out. Good play by Beasley, kept it on the infield, dove to her right, knocked the ball down, threw across the diamond, and Clark just beat it out.
Threw her from her knees because she knows she stood up. There's no way. Boy, she made that one close. I thought they got her.
4th hit of the game for Davis County, and here comes the dangerous top of the Panther order. And Sadie Morris, who walked, stole a base, and was thrown out at home on what would have been the potential 5th run of the top of the 1st when Howard threw home and got her.
Well, her foot's way up in the front. Now she brings it back.
First pitch to Morris. Fastball is off the outside corner. Throw to second base is off the glove of Boyd. It's into right center field. Now standing up and heading to third base is Kylie Clark. She stole second. She reaches third on the error from Haley Ransdell behind home plate. It's an E2. First error of the game comes Mercer County's way, and now a 5th run is at third base with 1 out, and Sadie Morris with an 0-1 count. It was a called strike over the outside corner.
That stolen base run by CC Auto Parts and Service, Louisville Road. Get your car running like Kelly Clark at CC Auto Parts and Service.
4-0 Davis County, top half of the second. 4 runs on 4 hits for the Lady Panthers. No runs, no hits, and the first error moves Clark to third base. The 0-1 to Morris is just outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mike Marcy is here with the Advocate Messenger. Mike came up in the press box and talked to us before the game began, and first thing he said was, Joe, you were this close to having a Mercer County versus Hancock County game. 1 ball and 1 strike to Morris. Fastball is low, 2-1. I mentioned it during the region championship, but my wife is a Hancock County High School graduate and is from Hancock County, and her family all still lives in Hancock County. They all still go to Hancock County High School, my nieces and nephews, and we've never really been close to having a Hancock County versus an area team matchup, and we were awfully close. Hancock
One game
County,
away.
1 game away. 2-1 inside corner called strike 2-2. It was 4-0 in that third region championship game last Friday. And Davis County beat Hancock County. So I mentioned in the broadcast I was rooting hard for Hancock. Couldn't pull them through, though. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at third base, 1 out, top of the second. Davis County 4, Mercer County nothing in the first round of the KHSEA State Softball Championship. 2-2 is popped up in the infield. It's playable. Howard comes in. Beasley comes in. Beasley will call off her catcher and make the catch for a big out number 2 right down the third base line near home plate. Rainsdale wanted it, but Beasley called her off, and then Rainsdale last second kind of pulled away.
That was an easier play from third base coming in. Then Rainsdale was going to have to kind of catch it over her shoulder.
2-out batter is Shelby Bennett. Bennett singled, scored the first run of this game on an RBI single last inning by Callie Smith. All the damage for Davis County in the top half of the first came with 2 outs. The 2-out RBI single by Callie Smith and the 2-out 3-run home run by Molly Hancock. First pitch to Bennett is high and inside. 1 ball and no strikes. John Bugg, the head coach of Davis County, he gives the signs in the third base coach's box. He is the longtime head coach for Davis County, been there since 2009, but coached even before that in the state of Florida. 1 ball and no strikes. That ball is blooped right field. It's down for a base hit. RBI single by Shelby Bennett. Scoring from third base is Kylie Clark. It's 5-0 Davis County.
All she did was just make contact where the pitch was and just knocked it right in front of the right fielder.
Bennett's now 2 for 2, and Annie Newman, who is the most dangerous bat, not just in this Davis County order, but potentially in the state of Kentucky. 5-17, 11 home runs, 65 driven in for Annie Newman, who is just a sophomore.
Need a couple balls here for the home plate umpire through 1 out.
Newman's not the biggest girl, just 5'5". Wares number 1, plays shortstop for Davis County.
Yep, now home plate umpire.
He's
something. It's the dugout over Davis County now. They didn't like the way they were, I guess, peering out of the dugout.
Gets them back in, and Annie Newman, who bats with that really wide stance, we talked about it last at bat, now brings her foot inside the right-handed batter's box, that front left foot, and swings and misses at an Ashley Howard fastball. It's no balls and 1 strike. I was looking at the Louisville Courier-Journal rankings of the top 16 teams in this state tournament. Of course, 16 regions, so each region brings 1 to the state tournament. 0-1 hit well by Newman. Deep towards left field, giving chase to Sanders. That ball is off the bottom of the fence. Rounding third base and scoring is Bennett. Newman has an RBI double. It's 6-0 Davis County. RBI number 66 for the Davis County shortstop.
I lost it. I thought it was gone.
Hit off the base of the fence, and
wait, Sanders reacted. She just kind of looked over. I thought it was over her head, and it, like I said, just kicked off the bottom.
So the top of the Davis County order does the damage that you certainly expect a team of their magnitude to do. Was looking at the Louisville Courier-Journal rankings. Jason Frakes, who's the Courier-Journal sports reporter, ranked, in his opinion, the top 16, 1 through 16 in this KHSEA State Softball Tournament. Mercer County was, I believe, at number 9 among the 16 teams. Here's the first pitch. That ball popped up, foul territory, out of play.
Joe.
As a fan from Owensboro, Kentucky, makes a nice snag. No balls and 1 strike to Callie Smith. He had Davis County at number 4 amongst the 16 teams in this state tournament. I tell you what, you know, in terms of the draw, Davis County's a really tough team, but you look at the bottom half of the bracket in this state tournament, and it is absolutely loaded. Mercer County in the top half, playing the first game of the state tournament. No balls and 1 strike to Smith. That one's low. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom half has 5 teams that have won 30 games this year. There are only 5 teams in the state tournament with 30 or more wins. They're all in the bottom half of the bracket. 1 ball and 1 strike to Smith. Fastball is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. And that doesn't include Lexington Catholic, who's also in the bottom half of the bracket. They've won 26 games. They're 26-2. They may have the best pitcher in this entire tournament in Abby Hammond, giving up like 59 runs in 28 games this year. 2 balls and 1 strike to Smith. Grounded briskly foul. Third base umpire does the Olay. Watches that one bounce around in the corner out there. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Davis County catcher, Callie Smith. 6-0. Davis County leads after 1.5. Trying to get to the first 1.5 innings, I should say. There's 2 outs in the top of the second. 4 runs in the top of the first for the Lady Panthers. 2 now in the top of the second. They've added 2 more on. Howard looks at her left wrist and will settle back inside the pitcher circle. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2 on its way to Callie Smith. Runner at second base. Fastball grounded weakly, third base side and foul. As Beasley will kill that one. Mercer County currently on a 6-game win streak. They won their last game of the regular season against Somerset. It was their only extra inning game, the last game of the regular season. They won 2 in the district tournament. They won 3 in the region tournament. You can do the math there. That's 6 total wins. The most impressive win of the season by far came against a really good Lawrence County team. 2-2 is fouled off the screen. Count stays 2-2. That is a Lawrence County team that will play later in this state tournament. So Mercer County did beat a state tournament team in Lawrence County. 30-4 is Lawrence County. Started off the year 19-0. They were 24-1 in their first 25 games. Then Lawrence County lost 3 straight. The second of those 3 straight was to Mercer County. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Smith again. Fastball is outside. Full count 3-2. Great day for softball action. Number of fans in blue and red below us. Mercer County has their fan section down the third base side. Davis County on the first base side. The first of 4 games today. 4 more played tomorrow. 3-2 to Smith. Rocketed foul, left-hand side. Winner of this one plays Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, where they'll have 4 more games on Saturday morning. And then you fast forward to the following week, where they go, I believe it's Friday and Saturday, back-to-back days in the region semis. Or sorry, the state semis. State championship played next Saturday at 7 o'clock in the evening. 3-2 on its way to Smith. Swing and a miss. Howard got her swinging through that one. It's the 3rd strikeout of the game for Howard. 2nd one this inning, but not before 2 more plated by Davis County. 2 runs on 3 hits. An RBI single by Shelby Bennett. An RBI double by Annie Newman. It's Davis County 6, Mercer County nothing. On the Thompson Service Center scoreboard in the state tournament on 99.5 FM WHBN.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stewart Powell Ford Mazda here in Danville, where we make it easy to do business with us. I want to let you know that we are now offering free pickup and delivery in our quick lane within 20 miles of Danville. Give us a call at 859-238-1190. We will schedule your vehicle for pickup, perform the service requested, and return it to you.
Come to Stewart Powell, we can do business.
Ford Mazda. Ever dreamed of escaping to a place where nature meets comfort? Welcome to Dana Brook Farms. Nestled in the heart of nature, our farm offers the perfect getaway. Wake to the gentle sounds of the farm. Spend your days exploring scenic trails and relax by a bonfire under the stars. Whether you're a nature lover or just looking to escape the city buzz, Dana Brook Farms is your perfect retreat. Visit danabrookfarm.com to book your escape now.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Petals for Hope. Don't have all the answers, but we want you to know that it's gonna be alright. Chloe's Petals for Hope. You are not alone, we're here for you every step of the way. 'Cause it's just around the corner, we'll find hope together. Chloe's Petals for Hope.
For help, call the crisis hotline 988.
Bottom half of the second, Mercer County fans making some noise, trying to rally their troops. It is 6-0. Davis County leads over Mercer County. A lot of softball left to be played, though, and Peyton Boyd tries to get things started in the bottom half of the second. She bats fifth. It's 5, 6, and 7 for Mercer County. Boyd, Beasley, and Ransdell, as Sophia Kane will deliver a first pitch to Peyton Boyd that she takes over the outside corner. It's a called strike, 0-1. Peyton Boyd, the big hero from the region championship game, with Pulaski County leading 1-0, an 11-pitch at-bat that Peyton Boyd found a pitch to her liking on pitch number 11 and slammed it to left center field for a grand slam. Off-speed pitch is outside, 1-1. It was the second grand slam Mercer County had hit against Pulaski County in the season. Izzy Carlton had one in the regular season win for the Lady Titans over Lady Maroons, and then Peyton Boyd's grand slam, the biggest hit in the history of Mercer County softball. 1-1 is a fastball that's high, 2 balls and 1 strike. She'll play collegiately at Carson Newman next year. Mercer County does have a number of collegiate commits in this Lady Titan lineup. Haley Ransdell going to Asbury. Ashley Howard, we mentioned, going to Center College. And Peyton Boyd, that ball popped up left-hand side in the infield dirt. Over is Newman. She'll reach up and make the catch for the first out as Boyd pops out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Hannah Beasley. Beasley, one of the 4 seniors on this Lady Titan team. Hannah Beasley at .394, 4 home runs, 22 driven in. She's second on the team in average. She holds that bat kind of out in front to the right-hand side of her helmet and takes inside, almost hit by a fastball by Sophia Kane. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Mercer County, 18 wins. Again, the lowest win total of any of the teams in this state tournament, though they've also played the least number of games of any team in the state tournament, just 27 of them. The 1-0 Beasley bloops that one, middle of the infield. Newman is over again, right in front of second base. She'll reach up, make the catch. 2 up and 2 down. Both of them popped out to shortstop Annie Newman. And here's Haley Ransdell. 27 games played by Mercer County, just 1 less than the second least number of games played by a state tournament team, Lexington Catholic, who has played 28. Though they're 26-2 on the year, Lexington Catholic is. They'll play in tomorrow's action. And Asbury commit Haley Ransdell, the Lady Titan catcher, will swing a bright white bat as Kane will deliver. First pitch fastball right down the middle. It's 0-1. Winner gets the action Saturday morning at 10 o'clock against Assumption and Highlands, who will play right after this one. Fort Thomas Highlands and Assumption. 1-0. Fastball grounded left-hand side on 1 hop right to Morris, who throws to first base in time from third to first for a 5-3 ground out for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, nothing doing. So far, it's all Davis County. In this first round of the state tournament, it's Davis County 6, Mercer County nothing on the Hometown Radio Network on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard.
This is Jimmy at the Parthenon Greek American Eats, letting you know what's new for you. We have a lunch combo that includes a gyro, burger, or falafel with rice or fries, including a drink for $11.95, and our newest addition, half club sandwich with a cup of soup for $8.95.
Danville, Lexington Road.
Why buy at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg? They feature the best service, quality, and price. A place where you get the best cheaper than the rest. A trusted name since 1980. See second-generation prodigy Matt Horn. Horn Home Supply open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30. Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, 545 South College Street.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local Shelter Insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Hi folks, Mike Gay here, HR Manager with Essity. At Essity, we want to wish all of our local high schools good luck during this season. We're proud to sponsor Mercer County, Bergen, Danville Christian Academy, Boyle County, Danville, and Garrett County. All of these schools will produce our future employees, and we're rooting for you all this season. So go Ads, go Rebels, go Warriors, go Titans, go Bulldogs, and go Golden Lions. So thanks again from Essity in Harrodsburg and Danville for representing our communities in a great way.
Ashley Howard has gone 2 innings. She has struck out 3, but she's given up 6 earned runs so far in this one as Davis County leads at 6-0. She'll try to lock down Buckland, and she's got a tough part of the order for Davis County, and it's Molly Hancock who leads off, and it's Hancock's 3-run home run that is so far the biggest swing of this softball game. Made it 4-0 to the top of the first, and Hancock leads off in the top half of the third. She kicks around some dirt in that left-handed box, adjusts her sleeves, pulls them up a little bit, and the lefty will see Ashley Howard, who looks in the Mercer County dugout and gets the signs from head coach Darren Ransdell. And lines and delivers. First pitch is a fastball. That's just outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Hancock's home run earlier this game, her 6th. She has now driven in 31, a 389 hitter for the Davis County right fielder Molly Hancock, who is just a sophomore. That one's low and outside, 2 balls and no strikes. I feel like we've said that about every single player on Davis County's team. Just a freshman or just a sophomore. They have 1 senior on their team. It's Michaela Rowan.
Howard's trying to be careful not to let her get her arms extended.
2-0 is outside, over the outside corner, 2 balls and 1 strike. Mercer County had a rather dominating season, you know, despite the record 18-9, which is good, but you've got teams like Davis County's on the verge of winning 30 games. 2 balls and 1 strike. That one's over the outside. Oh, sorry. Wow.
Deep, little deep.
Wow. 3 balls and 1 strike. But besides, you know, the record, they rather was dominating in the 12th region, Mercer County was. You look at their record, and Mercer County in 12th region play this year lost just 3 games. 3-1 is popped up left-hand side as Sanders comes in. Long run, it drops in front of her and then rolls by her, and Peyton Boyd, the shortstop, is out to actually fill the softball. Sanders got a late break on it. It is a pop-up double for Molly Hancock, who is now homered and doubled. She's on second base to begin the top half of the third, and more base runners, or ducks on the pond, so to say, for Davis County here in the top of the third. But Mercer County 13-3 in 12th region play. They lost to East Jessamine twice. They lost to West Jessamine once. So teams outside the 46th district, Mercer County a perfect 12-0 in those region games outside the district. Went 3-3 inside their district. Here's Danielle Beckwith, who flew out to right. Her first at bat takes high and outside for ball 1. Runner at second base, nobody out, top of the third. On a busy, busy day for KHSAA baseball and softball. Softball here, baseball is at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Home of the Lexington Legends, the 1-0. Called strike knee high, it's 1-1. 6 runs, 7 hits for Davis County, no runs, still no hits for Mercer County, though they do have 2 base runners that have reached, both on walks. Both happened in the bottom half of the first.
I like Grape best.
Grape knee high.
Yes.
The 1-1. Roach, center field. That's down for a base hit. Bugs going to wave. Hancock home. The throw is cut off. It's an RBI single for Davis County. It is 7-0, Lady Panthers. Danielle Beckwith drives in RBI number 14. And Darren Ransdell holds up his right hand and calls time and wants to go talk with his senior pitcher, Ashley Howard. It's hard to believe, Rick, you know, we go so quickly through, you know, football, then basketball, then we transition to baseball and softball, that when Mercer County season ends, be it today or Saturday or in the state championship, that we're done for 2 months.
Yeah.
Calling high school sports, and we're back at it in August for high school football, but it just seems like it comes to such an abrupt end when it does end.
And we extended because of the Mercer County Lady Titans, and otherwise our season would have ended a couple weeks ago.
Season would have ended on Friday of last week had Pulaski County beaten Mercer County. And, of course, we hope it doesn't end till a week from Saturday in the state championship game, but Mercer County's got a lot of clawing back to do. They trail 7-0 in the top half of the third against the third region champion Davis County, who has been here 5 consecutive years. Made the state championship back in 2019, lost to Butler in the state championship game. These two teams not even have a mutual opponent on their scoreboard, and that was something that Darren Ransdell, the Mercer County head coach, talked about when we talked with him Friday after the region championship game. First pitch to Henry, who struck out. Her last at bat is high and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. I said, what do you know about Davis County? He said, I know we have not played a mutual opponent, so I started looking at our mutual opponents, right? You're looking for any sort of scouting advantage that you can get. Who played who and who pitched and how well did they play in those games and things like that. 1-0, swing and a miss to Briley Henry, a fastball off the outside corner, 1-1. So, for example, Davis County began the season beating Harrison County. Harrison County played Woodford County. Woodford County played Mercer County. So that's where you're trying to make any sort of connection.
Yeah. Connect the dots.
Yeah, connecting scores and things like that. 1-1 to Henry is outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. So the scouting gets deep for a game, and you're trying to find coaches maybe you know, mutual friends who can connect you with other coaches who you can talk to on the phone or call or text with about the team you're playing. 2-1, it's inside, ball 3 to Briley Henry, and I'm sure that Darren Ransdell and John Bugg are both burning up the phone lines, calling mutual friends about their first-round opponent. A 3rd region team in Western Kentucky in Owensboro versus a 12th region team in Harrodsburg. That's why you love the state tournament. It gives you matchups you hardly ever see in the regular season. 3-1 is hit towards short over top of Boyd's head. That's down for a base hit. That's the 9th hit for Davis County through the first 2 innings plus, as Henry has singled. To second base goes Beckwith. First 3 have reached here in the top half of the 3rd. And Michaela Rowan will bat.
Think he's going to have a runner come in?
Yeah, this is going to be a pinch runner situation since Henry is the first baseman. That's number 21, Brylan Boswell, the 5'1" sophomore. Got a lot of red splattered across John Kropp Field. Davis County, the Lady Panthers are red and white in their color scheme. Of course, Mercer County is red and blue. Lady Titans are wearing their silver tops, their home team tops, one of the many different colors they have. Silver tops, the MC across those chests with the blue pants and the white stripes down the side. Lady Titans are the home team, just courtesy of being the top team in the bracket. That's really the only way they get to be the home team. And they would be the home team throughout the rest of this tournament because they were the first team drawn in the state tournament draw. First pitch is outside, 1 ball and no strikes to Michaela Rowan.
Still nobody out.
Yeah, Howard's going to have to get 3 outs quickly and limit this damage to 7 runs, which is what it's at right now. 7-0 Davis County, top of the 3rd. 1-0 is low and inside, 2 balls and no strikes, because after the on-deck hitter and Kylie Clark, you have the top of the Davis County order, which is set to bat for the 3rd time in 3 innings. Two balls and no strikes. Called strike outside corner, it's 2-1. Davis County was dominant in their 3rd region this year. They played 11 games this year that were cut short due to run rolls, be it 15 runs after 3 or 10 runs after 5. They were 10-1 in those games. So 10 or 15 run rule wins. That ball hammered towards right center field. Lily Hart's over in the gap, makes the catch, tagging from second base and heading to third base is Danielle Beckwith. And because the throw came through to third, it allowed Briley Henry's pinch runner Howell to move up to second base as well. So it goes down as an F9. 2 runners move up, 1 to third, 1 to second, 1 out here in the top half of the 3rd, and more damage could be done by the 9-hole hitter Kylie Clark, the 5'2" freshman.
Yeah, that throw probably should have come to second base. Third's had no shot at 3rd.
Freshman Kylie Clark, pink batting gloves, which clash against that red jersey and the red pants. The first pitch to Clark is right down the middle, called strike. It's 0-1. Clark singled back in the 2nd. She stole second, moved to 3rd in a throw error, then scored on Shelby Bennett's RBI single. A single here would draw some doom and gloom, I think, on Mercer County's side. It's already 7-0. No balls and one strike. Hammered, third base side fair. Down the left field corner, that is going to play 2. Rounding first, heading to second is Clark. She holds there. It's 9-0 Davis County. Third extra base hit of the game, the second double on the game for Davis County. Darren Ransdell is out, and I think he's making a pitching change.
Yeah.
And if I had my guess, Ava Music moves from second base to the pitcher circle for Mercer County. 9 runs on 10 hits for the powerful Davis County Lady Panthers lineup. Ransdell is out, and the reason we think it's a change, he has the pitchers, the face mask with him. And he gives Ashley Howard some encouraging words. Howard will hand the softball to the second baseman, Ava Music, and that's going to be the game for Ashley Howard. And Ava Music, the 8th grader, will pitch in this state tournament game. It's 9-0 Davis County in the top half of the third in the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. But the changes for you coming up in 1 minute on 99.5 FM, WHBN.
Want your next project to turn out right? Then stop in and see the helpful hardware people at Ace Hardware. We carry practically everything from A to Z in hardware supplies, including ladders, nails, hand and power tools, interior and exterior paint and supplies, lawn and garden equipment, electrical and plumbing supplies, and so much more. No matter what your needs, Ace Hardware has it. We also offer expert key cutting service as well as screen repairs.
Located in Harrodsburg on College Street across from Dairy Queen.
I remember going to church with Grandma as a kid. I'd get too loud, she'd reach her entire arm into a 5-gallon purse and pull out a piece of candy in a gold-colored wrapper. Grandma's candy did the trick. It kept me quiet. And now McDonald's has turned Grandma's candy into ice cream with the Grandma McFlurry. What is a Grandma McFlurry? Well, it's kind of hard to pinpoint, but you'll know it when you taste it. Hints of butterscotch, caramel, and candy bits in there, just like candy in the bottom of Grandma's purse. It's the Grandma McFlurry, out now at McDonald's of Danville in Harrodsburg. Ashley Howard's day is done, and she gives way to Ava Music, and we have the changes for you. What we believe are the changes. We haven't been able to see some jerseys turn around to get the jersey number, and the changes I have, Rick, are correct. So from right field to second base goes Lily Hart. From second base to the circle goes Ava Music. From the circle to first base goes Ashley Howard. From first base to right field goes Izzy Carlton. And it's the 8th grader Ava Music who will pitch in this state tournament game with Davis County leading 9-0 in the top half of the third. And Music stats look like this. The 8th grader has thrown 74-plus innings, 84 hits, 41 earned runs, 76 strikeouts, a 6-7 record. First pitch is high. 1 ball and no strikes to Sadie Morris. 76 strikeouts and 74 innings.
That runner at second's responsibility of Ashley Howard.
And we'll give you Howard's official stats after this 1-0 pitch to Sadie Morris. Fastball is over the outside corner, 1-1. I guess unofficial, because as Rick said, the runner at second base is her responsibility. 2 1/3, 10 hits, 9 runs, all 9 earned, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. 1 ball and 1 strike to Sadie Morris. Fastball is high. It's 2-1. Miles Bell listening to us.
Hello, producer.
Just sent me a message. He's rooting for Mercer County. We need Miles to root a little bit harder. It's 9-0 Davis County, top of the third. 2 balls and 1 strike to Sadie Morris, who was 0 for 1 today. She takes high and outside for ball 3. Hitters count 3-1 to Sadie Morris, runner at second base. And 1 out, the 3-1 is high, ball 4. Morris walks. First walk issued by Ava Music in the first batter she faced. It's just the second walk Mercer County pitching has issued today. They've done a good job overall hitting the strike zone. It's just Davis County's hitters are overpowering right now. Runners at first and second, 1 out. When Ashley Howard came out of the game, Darren Ransdell, as he was walking to the Mercer County dugout, looked at the Mercer County fans and kind of waved them to get up and give Howard an applause. And Howard, a senior who has thrown so many big innings for Mercer County this year.
I think we got a pinch
We
hitter,
do have
45.
a pinch hitter. It's number 45, so Shelby Bennett, who was 2 for 2, scored 2 runs, is pulled off For number 45 for Davis County, that's Lila Morris, a .333 hitter who's just a freshman. Runners at first and second, one out. It's 9-0 Davis County as the 8th grader throws to a freshman. Fastball's a called strike, 0-1. Wonder what Shelby Bennett's thinking. Coach, I'm 2 for 2. I scored 2 runs. But I think maybe Coach Bug realizes, not that they have it in the bag, but he's probably feeling pretty comfortable right now. Start getting some younger bats in to see some state tournament type pitching. The 0-1 is way high and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Some of these girls may not get much action going further.
I said John Biggs, the Davis County head coach. Well, he has done a heck of a job leading this Davis County Lady Panthers bunch to where they are, a state power. The 1-1 is hit foul, right-hand side of the play. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. You hear the PA announcers say fans watch out for foul balls. They also have KHSAA administrators, if you want to call them that, sitting on both sides next to each dugout who, when balls are fouled into the crowd, they throw them to those KHSA administrators and get them back in the field of play. The 1-2 off speed is high and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I need to call Adam Hopkins. I've got my subscription to Norton's been renewed, and I never even had one.
Actually got the same email. Went to my spam email. They renewed my Norton subscription I didn't have either. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Morris. Fastball way outside, 3-2. John Biggs took the job at Davis County in 2009. He came from John F. Kennedy Junior High School in Rivera Beach, Florida. Coached 4 sports for the middle school there. JFK Junior High, the 3-2 to Morris. Fastball, blooped up left-hand side. Should be easy for Hannah Beasley. Infield fly roll's called as well for the second out. And then I'll bring up Annie Newman. Moved back to Western Kentucky in the Owensboro area where he actually crossed the state line. He lived in Owensboro, coached in Indiana while living in Owensboro. Again, it's not a far drive. Took over the Davis County job in 2009 because his daughter Courtney was playing for Davis County High School while she was an 8th grader. Now you fast forward 15 years, his daughter Courtney is on the coaching staff with her dad, Coach John Biggs. First pitch to Newman is high, 1 ball and no strikes. He had struggles his first couple of years as the Davis County head coach. His first 6 years at Davis County, his teams went just 103-96, only 7 games over 500. And then things drastically changed in year number 7 in 2015 for John Biggs. Went 27-12 in 2016. Won the first region tournament to advance to the state softball tournament, which was double elimination at that time. Newman ropes that one. That's down
there.
In right center field. That one rolls all the way to the warning track. It's cut off by Sutton. 2-run score. Annie Newman has delivered another double. This one plates 2. It's 11-0 Davis County. RBIs number 67 and 68 for Annie Newman, her second double of this game. And Davis County has now sent the 9th player to the plate in the top half of the 3rd, and Callie Smith.
There are 2 outs.
However, now at this point, you're within 10-run rule range for Mercer County. They're down 11-0, and it's 15 after 3 and 10 after 5 in terms of run rule on the KHSA softball and baseball level. First pitch fouled off by Callie Smith. It's no balls and 1 strike. 254 wins and 78 losses for John Biggs just from 2016 through this year. 357 and 174 overall record at Davis County. He made it to 4 straight state semifinals. That ball hammered towards short over top of Peyton Boyd. That's into left center field. Biggs just points towards home, and it chases Newman home. It's an RBI single. It's 12-0 Davis County. RBI number 22 for Callie Smith.
Runner.
And she's pulled off the base paths for courtesy runner Avery Morris. And Molly Hancock with a home run, a double. She's driven in 3. She's scored 2 runs. The biggest inning of the game. 6 runs have crossed in the top of the 3rd for Davis County. First pitch to Hancock. Fastball is high. 1 ball and no strikes. And Rick, our scorecards have gotten ugly.
Yep.
We cross off the 4 in the 4th inning column and make a 3 as Hancock makes the 10th hitter to hit here in the top of the 3rd. It's 1 ball and no strikes. That one's right in there, 1-1. Howard's day officially done. 10 runs, all 10 earned, and 2 1/3. Through 72 pitches, 44 for strikes. As Ava Music has thrown 16 pitches, 7 for strikes. The 1-1 to Hancock. Hammer towards left field, but it's playable.
Catch it.
Over is Sanders, who makes the catch near the warning track for out number 3. But 6 runs crossed for Davis County in a massive top of the 3rd. It is 12-0 Lady Panthers over the Lady Titans on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard in the first round of the state softball tournament on WHBN.
Hot air balloons fill the sky with color. Friday, August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport during the Bluegrass Hot Air Balloon Festival. Free admission, food trucks, inflatables, live music, tethered rides, high-flying fun. August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport, Stewart Powell Field. Balloons over the Bluegrass. High Mountain Catering and Events. How long have you been in business?
Over 20 years. We do corporate picnic, weddings, that country courtesy with High Mountain Taste. Call Tom Brown at 859-613-3221. High Mountain Barbecue, Catering and Events.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Pedals for Hope. Don't have all the answers, but we want you to know that it's gonna be alright. Chloe's Pedals for Hope. You are not alone, we're here for you every step of the way. 'Cause it's just around the corner, we'll find hope together. Chloe's Pedals for Hope.
For help, call the crisis hotline 988.
The Barbershop in Harrodsburg is operated by Darren Ransdell. It's a place where you can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or even the weather. Located on North College next to Minden Mart, the Barbershop offers haircuts of any style, and they can keep your beard trimmed. We'll be out to visit them. The Barbershop is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and also Saturday, 7:30 to noon. Darren and everyone from the Barbershop hope you enjoy the grand old Mercer County Fair and Horse Show. You'll always get great service at the Barbershop here in Harrodsburg. Bottom half of the 3rd, it is Mercer County trailing Davis County 12-0. 12 runs on 12 hits for Davis County. Mercer County still hitless here in the bottom half of the 3rd. And Izzy Carlton will get to swing the bat first. 8-9-1 as Izzy takes outside, 1 ball and no strikes. It's almost, Rick, hard to believe, but with as many people as Davis County has sent to the plate in the first 3 innings, Izzy Carlton and Jayla Sanders, the 8 and 9 hole hitters for Mercer County, bat for the first time this game to begin this bottom half of the 3rd. Carlton hits one well towards left field, gives it a ride, but it's going to sail foul.
We're just over the fence in left field. He gave it a nice poke down there.
1 ball and 1 strike to Izzy Carlton, who is in right field now. Started the game at first base. Now is in right field with Lily Hart moving from right to second and Ava Music moving from second to the pitcher's mound. That happened in the top half of the 3rd. 0-1 to Izzy Carlton. Fastball is a little bit high. It's 1-1. Sophia Kane has set down 4 consecutive Lady Titans going back to the 1st inning. 2 base runners have reached for Mercer County. A leadoff walk to Jaylee Bowman and a 1-out walk to Ava Music. Back in the 1st inning, the only 2 to reach. 1-1 to Carlton. Inside, ball 2.
Need base runners. Need to get a hit. They got somebody warming up in the bullpen for Davis.
I can't see the numbers that far away, but if I had to guess, I would think it's probably Cameron Timmons, who was their overpowering freshman pitcher who has struck out 214 batters in 113 innings. 3 balls and 1 strike to Carlton. That one's outside, ball 4. 3rd walk of the game for Mercer County, leadoff walk. Here's Jayla Sanders. They got all kinds of riches there in Davis County, don't they? They got a starting pitcher in the circle who's not given up a hit yet, and their other pitcher warming up in the bullpen who struck out 214 hitters this year. Record-wise, it's Sophia Kane who has the, if you want to say better record, say it in air quotes. First pitch to Sanders, bunt over top of her head, and it hit her.
Yep.
It actually is a hit by pitch, so back-to-back base runners now for Mercer County. It's a walk to Carlton. It's a hit by pitch to Sanders, and here comes the top of the Lady Titan order. Down 12-0, but see if we can get something going here in the bottom half of the third. What you want from the bottom of your order, get on base any way you can. And Bowman walked back into first. You take one here as well. Number 44, Jaylee Bowman, 356, 1 home run, 5 driven in, though we don't drive in many with batting leadoff, but she has a chance to drive in maybe one here if she can find a gap. See if Darren Ransdell can windmill some runners home.
Get that first hit, get it started.
First pitch to Bowman is right in there, no balls and 1 strike. For Sophia Kane, thus far, 2+ innings, no hits, no runs, 3 walks, and just 1 strikeout. Again, she's more of a contact pitcher, averages about a strikeout per inning. Bowman ropes one down the left field line, tailing and just foul by about a foot and a half or so. Got it off the end of the bat and try to slap it that way. And now she's down to the count, no balls and 2 strikes.
I believe last year she was a left-handed catcher, left-handed throwing catcher that we did an 8th grade game last year.
And Jaylee Bowman, who is a 5'6" freshman, wears number 44. Runners at first and second. No outs as Bowman takes outside. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, you did a middle school softball game. Darren Ransdell wanted us to do a middle school game, and so we did. And you know, just wanted the girls to get used to like seeing the media there. I think maybe he felt he was going to be the next high school coach at some point, so get used to seeing the media there, doing interviews and things like that. And we're able to make that happen. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Bowman. Fastball is hit well towards center field. Over in the right center field gap is Bennett. She'll make the catch, and both runners have to hold. So Bowman gave it a ride, but to right center field, well, Bennett chased it down. It's out number 1, and here comes Lily Hart. Second time now through the order for Mercer County. Maybe they can start making more consistent contact, which may be what Coach Biggs is trying to prevent with who we believe is Timmons warming up in the Davis County bullpen.
Number 2, Lily Hart.
Shame she couldn't have tagged up. They got a runner in scoring position from third.
Hart shows bunt, pulls it back. It's 1 ball and no
there's
strikes.
Nobody at second base anywhere around Carlton.
It is not Timmons warming up in the bullpen. It's number 2, Story Hume, who has thrown just 14 1/3 innings this year, a 3.42 ERA. So it's not kind of the big thoroughbred Cameron Timmons, but Story Hume 1-0 to Hart as she tries to lay down a bunt, and she did indeed go after it. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. It would have been 2-0 had Hart been able to pull it back. Going to be exciting times just a couple of fields down from us this weekend, where the Kentucky Wildcats will play Saturday and Sunday against Oregon State in a super regional. A best-of-3 series. If game is needed, they'll play game 3 Monday. Hart takes inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. That Sunday night game is scheduled for 9 o'clock, and I saw some people complaining about that, and I want to ask why. I mean, it's late, but the basketball team plays at 9 o'clock all the time.
Yep.
And no one complains about that, so why complain now? Why is 9 o'clock now too late? I guess with baseball, you never know when the game's going to end. 2-1 to Hart. Blooped right-hand side, foul territory, and it's out of play. You can hear it ricochet against those metal bleachers as a young Lady Titan fan and wearing a Titans jersey pulls it down behind home plate and throws a good strike to a KHSAA administrator.
Yeah, he was late getting up. He needs to get in the game. That girl had the ball down there, and she didn't know what to do with it.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Lily Hart. Runners at first and second, 1 out, bottom of the third. Hart grounds that one, and it hit the base runner.
She's going to be out.
It hit the base runner, which kills the play, and that would have snuck through the right-hand side of the outfield.
First hit.
But instead, it hit Jayla Sanders, who was running from first to second, and a huge break for Davis County. That goes down as an out, a base runner's interference with the ball hitting Jayla Sanders. Reaching first base on the fielder's choice is Lily Hart. To third base goes Izzy Carlton. I think now the umpires discuss, does Carlton go back to second base or does she stay at third? I mean, she had to run because the ball was on the ground. But that is a fortuitous break
Guys,
for
come
Davis
on.
County.
It's 12-0. You really going to take this long? Like that runner is, that crucial. Let her go to third.
It's going to be 2 outs, and
they're going to make her go back.
Go back to second base.
Darren Ransdell offers up no argument.
So Carlton goes back to second, and again, it's just a kind of bad luck bounce for Mercer County.
Yeah.
A ball that was seemingly going to sneak through the right-hand side, and kind of an excuse-me check swing by Lily Hart instead hits the base runner. And with Carlton going back to second base, there's now 2 on at first and second, 2 outs, and it's Ava Musick who will bat. See if Musick can find some green grass in the outfield. This is an all-natural playing surface. No turf here. Got the dirt warning track, the natural grass outfield, the dirt infield. Musick takes high and inside. 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, I tell you, Davis County's they're getting it all. Everything's going their way. That looked like a base hit for Mercer. It hit the runner. And, of course, the runner's out. There's no doubt that play. But runner had to go somewhere.
1 ball and no strikes to Musick. Fastball
Big
fouled
rip.
off the screen. Yeah, had a big cut at it. It's 1-1. Musick, the 8th grader, 421, leads the Lady Titans in average. 4 home runs, 20 driven in. Mercer County team has scored 153 runs this year. Davis County 286. Musick hits one towards the left field. Plenty of time for the shortstop Newman to get over, or the left fielder Rowan to come in. It's Rowan who calls off the shortstop, makes the catch just an inch in foul territory for out number 3. Mercer gets 2 on. They leave 2 on. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left on base. We are through 3 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Davis County 12, Mercer County nothing on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard on the Hometown Radio Network.
Your limo, gentlemen.
Oh, yes!
If you could go to the game like this, you want to watch the pregame?
Would I?
For the same price as this.
Watch the closing doors.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, ouch!
Why wouldn't you? It's the same with auto insurance. With discounts up to 40%, it's possible to get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys.
Hello, everybody. I'm State Farm agent David Hopewell. You can call my office 24/7 in Harrodsburg at 734-5338. Again, that's 734-5338.
Hot air balloons fill the sky with color. Friday, August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport during the Bluegrass Hot Air Balloon Festival. Free admission, food trucks, inflatables, live music, tethered rides, high-flying fun. August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport, Stewart Powell Field. Balloons over the Bluegrass.
This is Jimmy at the Parthenon Greek American Eats, letting you know what's new for you. We have a lunch combo that includes a gyro, burger, or falafel with rice or fries, including a drink for $11.95, and our newest addition, Half Club Sandwich with a cup of soup for $8.95. Danville, Lexington Road.
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office has a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office, as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
Top half of the 4th, it's Mercer County trailing Davis County 12-0 in this first round of the KHSA Fast Pitch Softball Tournament. 12 runs on 12 hits for the Lady Panthers. No runs, no hits, and an error for Mercer County. Ava Musick back on the mound for her first full inning of work. She took over with 1 out in the top of the 3rd, and Ava has to work through Danielle Beckwith, Briley Henry, and Michaela Rowan. That is 6, 7, and 8 for the Davis County Lady Panthers. First time I went to Hancock County, my wife's hometown, not hometown, Hawesville's the town, but home county, for a visit, and I saw Davis County. Of course, that's where Owensboro is. It's where my brother-in-law, sister-in-law live, and my 2 nephews live there in Owensboro as well. My brother-in-law has been affiliated with Davis County cross country and track. His dad is a national award-winning coach of track and field and cross country, and coached at Davis County forever, so I've got those connections. But I saw Davis County, and I said, hey, look, there's Davies County. First pitch to Danielle Beckwith, who's 1 for 2, was on its way. That one's low, 1-1. And Rebecca, let me know real quick. Joe, you're wrong. It's not Davies, it's Davis. County. So that was one of the many times I was wrong in our relationship, and that was even before we were married. 1-0 to Beckwith as low and inside, 2-0. So while it's spelled D-A-V-I-E-S-S, and you're screaming at the radio, Joe, it's Davies, I do know the people there who are from Davis County pronounce it Davis County. The 2-0 to Beckwith is over the outside corner, called strike. It's 2-1. Darren Ransdell in the pregame interview said he thought it was Davies. Davis. They got a great softball team regardless of how you pronounce it. 12-0 over the Lady Titans in the top of the fourth. The 2-1. Out high and outside, ball 3. Going to be a great night for Little League Baseball at Millennium Park tonight, Radio Rick. The Grasshoppers looking to go to 6-0 tonight. 5:45 first pitch for that one. 3-1 is hammered up the middle through for a base hit. It's by Lily Hard.
Double.
That one is tailed for the right center field gap. It's off the fence, and Beckwith, who stopped about a quarter of the way to second base, sees the ball get through KJ Sutton and Izzy Carlton and bounce off the wall. It's a leadoff double for Danielle Beckwith. It's the 13th hit for Davis County in this softball game. And that'll bring up Briley Henry, and the extremely strict official scorer rules that one an error on Mercer County to let the ball roll through the gap. It's the second
They weren't
error.
even there. That's a ridiculous call.
So I guess they're saying Beckwith with a single and then maybe an error on KJ Sutton in right center field. Like Rick, that seems a little ridiculous. Either way, runner at second base and nobody out. Briley Henry bloops that
right
one.
there, nobody
right
there.
Center field. There's no one down again in the Bermuda Triangle. Holding at third base is Beckwith. It's a single for Briley Henry. There are hits all over the place for Davis County. It's the 14th one of this game for the Lady Panthers. 2 on, nobody out for Michaela Rowan. Unless we have a pinch hitter, we do. It's number 2 for Davis County, Story Hume, who was the one that was warming up in the bullpen in between innings for Davis County. This is her 4th at-bat of the season. A .333 hitter for Story Hume, and the home plate umpire has to come over and make the official change. He picks up the telephone, which rings up here into the press box, 2 booths to our right. There's this bright red phone, and the official scorer here picks it up and gets the change from the home plate umpire. Number 2, Story Hume, will bat for Michaela Rowan.
I thought he was calling out for food. Have Ubers come deliver him something to eat. That phone down there.
Runners in the corners, nobody out. Top half of the fourth. The first pitch to Hume is inside for ball 1. So if you're scored at home, back home in Harrodsburg or Mercer County or Boyle County or Danville, wherever you're listening to us from, you write Hume underneath Rowan's name in the scorecard. Put it in parenthesis at number 4. She bats in the 4th inning. That one's side, 2 balls and no strikes. You know, Miles Bell's probably scoring at home with us.
Yep. I don't think he's going to have the runner first take off.
The 2-0 to Hume. Bloop right-hand side. That's down for another base hit. 13-0 Davis County. Well, you had the ringing double by Beckwith, but then back-to-back bloop singles from Davis County. Beckwith scores from third base. Hume.
Now he's sending somebody else back to pinch hit.
Hume has a hit, her second hit of the season, and she's in the official KHSAA state stat book with an RBI single from Story Hume, 13-0. And Kylie Clark was supposed to bat, but instead it's number 15 for Davis County. That's Kyla Zimbricki, the 5'5", 7th grader. Just keep on getting younger every single time they step up to the plate. We went from sophomores to freshmen, now to 7th graders. Zimbricki, who spells her last name Zembrycki, Zimbricki. First pitch from Music to Zimbricki, the 8th grader versus the 7th grader, is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. When we were walking in, Rick, there was a guy that was handing out, I don't know if you saw this, was handing out bingo cards.
Yeah.
It said softball bingo. Who wants to play? It was a guy with the KHSAA. And if you have Zimbricki batting for Davis County in your bingo card, you've got yourself a winner.
Oh, hit off the pole right back on the field.
1-0 was fouled off. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Look out, short hop.
The Davis County helmets almost look like football helmets, don't they?
Yeah, Cardinals.
Some of them have Panther paw logos on the sides. Zimbricki has her number on the side of hers, number 15. But they have the red stripe from the front to the back down the middle of those helmets. The 1-1 to Zimbricki.
Oh, what a
low.
catch by Ransdell.
Ransdell made a nice play behind the dish. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Rick, you can head home after this one and watch your Cleveland Guardians 40-20 record and continue and see their World Series odds go up and up, or lower and lower in gambling standards. The 2-1 grounded up the middle. That one's fielded by Boyd. Steps on second one there on the first time. It's a 6-3 double play as Peyton Boyd turns it over. On the backside, to third base goes Briley Henry. Boyd barely got her, maybe a spike from her left cleat on the second base bag to force the out at second base and through to first base in time. 6-3 double play.
20.
And a pinch hitter for Sadie Morris is Avery Morris. A Morris for a Morris. Avery, a 5'2" freshman. She wears number 20. This is her 5th at-bat of the season.
Yeah, Coach dancing out there. Third, again.
John Biggs, he's feeling good.
Yeah.
Team's up 13-0 in the state tournament and is able to kind of empty the bench a little bit. I mentioned earlier, never really got to finish my point. I think the inning ended about the discrepancy between Davis County's hitters that they typically play and they don't play. That one's right down the middle, 0-1. Davis County's first 9 hitters in terms of at-bats go from 120 at-bats for Annie Newman down to 84 for Michaela Rowan, and those are the 9 players that play. No balls and 1 strike to Avery Morris. Fastball is lined to right-hand side and foul. No balls and 2 strikes. So out of the 9 hitters that play typically, Michaela Rowan, 84 at-bats. That's the least number of the 9 hitters. After Michaela Rowan, Kenzie Howard has 6 at-bats. So, it's the 9 players usually for John Biggs, and that's who he's rolling out there every single game. 84 at-bats, and the next one after that, 6 at-bats. No balls and 2 strikes to Avery Morris. Fastball is outside. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
There's no telling what tales are being told down there with, Mike.
Mike Marcy.
He's got somebody wrapped up there.
He's got some stories he can tell, too. Mike does. 1 ball and 2 strikes. High and outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mike Marcy with the Advocate Messenger is sitting down the third baseline. There's this short little segment of bench, maybe like 3 or 4 feet long, that can fit 2 or 3 media members, and Mike is down there, got a camera in his right hand, snapping some photos. Runner at third base, 2 outs. The 2-2 on its way is just inside, ball 3. 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 6 in the third, 1 in the fourth. For Davis County for their 13 runs, goose eggs across the Thompson Service Center scoreboard for Mercer County. Full count, 3-2 on its way. Fastball, line foul, first base side. Couldn't ask for better weather for the state tournament to start off with than sunshine today, and highs are supposed to be in the low 80s. The second day of first-round games tomorrow. Sunny, highs in the upper 70s. I mean, you just can't beat it.
Early this morning, it was raining and didn't know what was going to happen, but it turned out to be beautimous.
3-2, fastball is hit towards right field. Over is Carlton. She has some room and makes the catch for out number 3, but another run crosses in the top of the 4th. It's 13-0 Davis County after 3.5 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard on 99.5 FM WHBN.
DQ presents how to enjoy the 3 best cookies at the same time. First, grab the new Ultimate Cookie Blizzard from DQ. Then dig into Oreo, Chips Ahoy, and Nutter Butter. And last but not least, repeat! Because the new Ultimate Cookie Blizzard packs all 3 into one powerhouse of a treat. So you can enjoy the best cookie trifecta in every red spoonful. Hurry in for a taste today. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? With a wide range of products and services, we are here to provide you friendly, expert service for all of your banking needs. This is Rita McIntyre. I'm the relationship banker for Boyle, Garrett, and Mercer counties. As part of your community, we are committed to building solid, long-term relationships. Call me at 859-733-4963. Let us show you what uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
On the 400-mile sale, you'll discover Highway 68 treasures. June 6th through 9th, Kentucky Highway 68 comes alive with barn sales, yard sales, sidewalk sales, 400 miles of sales. So much to see and do, you'll need 400mile.com to find everything. Sales can be categorized by your favorite items. Find unique eateries and comfortable night stays. 400mile.com is your treasure map to the 400-mile sale, June 6th through 9th.
There is no change in the pitcher circle for Davis County. It's still Sophia Kane who is on the mound. She is throwing a no-hitter, for crying out loud, in the bottom half of the fourth of the state tournament game. Mercer County needs some runs. They need them quickly. It is 13-0. There's a 10-run rule after 5. So Mercer would need to score 4 runs in the next 2 at-bats and not give up any on top of that to be able to keep this game going past the 5th inning. And they'll send up Ashley Howard, Peyton Boyd, and Hannah Beasley, 4, 5, and 6, the middle third of this Lady Titan order in a 13-0 game with Davis County up in the first round of the KHSAA State Softball Tournament. Darren Ransdell in the third base coach's box. I saw a couple of Darren's co-workers down sitting in the fan section. Actually, both of his co-workers that hold chairs at the barbershop. So I assume the barbershop is closed for business today. With all 3 barbers here taking in this Mercer County State Tournament game. First pitch is off speed and misses high to Ashley Howard. 1 ball and no strikes.
When you used to get your hair cut, did you always go to the head barber, Darren? Or?
Yes, yeah, I'd go to Darren. Now, there are a lot of people who would come in there and they didn't care, right? First open chair, you just sit in it and they'll cut your hair regardless of who it is.
Well, I've always heard it. You know, whenever you go to the head barber, man. That's the one get you looking good.
1-0 is high, 2-0. They're all 3 talented there at the barbershop in Harrodsburg. And I do know people who do not go to a set barbershop, as in they just, whatever barbershop that they're near, they go to.
Yeah.
Which seems psychotic to me.
So they all cut up.
2 balls and no strikes. That one's high, 3-0. I'm not even talking about, like, the barbershop itself. I'm talking about, like, they may be in Lexington at 4 o'clock next to some random barbershop and they'll go there, and the next time they're in Danville and they'll go there. I'm like, if you find a barber you like, why wouldn't you stick with them?
Yeah, it's like a hairdresser.
Yeah.
Women like their hairdresser, they're going to stick with them.
If they know they're going to make it
follow
look
them
good.
wherever they go.
Yeah, exactly. 3 balls and no strikes to Ashley Howard. That one's over the inside corner, 3-1. Howard lined out to center. Hardest hit ball of the game came from Ashley Howard. A line drive to Shelby Bennett, which ended the top half of the first, or sorry, the bottom half of the first. At that point, it was 4-0 Davis County. They've added 9 more on since then. It's 13-0.
It's like a mechanic. You want to stick with him if you like him.
3-1 is high, ball 4. One thing that Mercer County has been able to do is work walks. The Lady Titans, that's walk number 4. The leadoff variety with Ashley Howard on first base and Peyton Boyd.
We're going to make a change here, runner.
Going to have a runner for Howard at first base. It is number 1 for Mercer County. That is Natalie Johnson. And Ashley Howard gets the glad hand. After working the walk, Peyton Boyd, and what could potentially be her last at-bat in her Mercer County career. And what a career she's put together, including that grand slam she hit to help win the region championship 6 days ago against Pulaski County. Able to talk with Peyton and Ashley after that game ended in a post-game interview. First pitch to Boyd is popped up right-hand side. Over is Johnson. She has room. The first baseman makes the catch in foul territory for out number 1. So Boyd has now popped out twice, both times in foul ground, and the one-out batter is Hannah Beasley. I think at this point, Mercer County's just rooting for a hit of some sort. You don't want to get no hit in your first state tournament appearance.
Shut out and no hit.
But again, there's growing pains, right? I mean, they've never been here before. First pitch to Beasley is low, 1 ball and no strikes. And we've seen some phenomenal teams play in this state tournament over the years at this field. When Boyle County lost to Louisville Male in the state quarterfinals, when Louisville Male was nationally ranked, won the state tournament that year, 1-0 as high, 2-0. Ended up, I believe they were unbeaten that year, which leads me to this point. It has been a long time since the KHSAA and any softball fan has seen a team not from the Louisville area win the state championship. Got to go back to 2019, the last time a non-Louisville team won it. 2-0, Beasley hits that one towards right center field. Got under it. Bennett is over and makes the catch of the gap for the second out. Beasley gave it a ride, but Bennett was there.
Yeah, she hit it hard, but it was right at him.
And the two-out batter is Haley Ransdell. 2023 and 2022 was Louisville Ballard. 2021 was Louisville Butler. There was no 2020 tournament because of the pandemic. 2019, Louisville Male. That was when the tournament became single elimination. Remember the old format, it was a double elimination tournament. First pitch to Ransdell is inside, ball one to the Mercer County catcher. So when the tournament was double elimination, it was played in Owensboro at the Jack Fisher softball complex there in Owensboro. From 2012 to 2018, no Louisville team won it in double elimination. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. So I'm not sure that there's any coordination between it going single elimination to helping Louisville teams. I'm not sure what that coordination would be. I'm just telling you the stats. Stats are, since it's gone single elimination in 2019, it's been a Louisville team that's won it every year. And before that, they went 6 years without winning a state tournament, any Louisville team. Now they go back to 2012 in the double elimination format when Mercy Academy beat Lone Oak. Mercy Academy in Louisville to win that 2012 state championship.
Have mercy.
1 ball and 1 strike. Johnson on first. The 1-1 fouled off by Ransdell. Off the screen, it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Assumption and Highlands play next. Rick, we have these yellow vests they gave us, media vests. We could go broadcast from like left field if you want to.
Or we could go out direct traffic.
That's true. We'd look official. 1-2 on its way. Ransdell pops it up. We got here to check in at about 9:15 or so, 9 o'clock, 9:15, and I guess they opened the gates up at 9. I think it was like right after 9, because when we pulled in, there was a long line to get in.
Yeah, they opened at 9.
And by the time we parked, got our equipment out of the car, and wheeled our suitcases with our equipment up to the will call window, there was no line whatsoever. And they gave us 2 bright yellow media vests. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ransdell. Fastball is outside, 2-2. I'm just glad they got us in. There was a time last night I thought we were going to have to talk our way in. Didn't get our media credentials till about 11 o'clock last night.
Well, and then when we came in, they told us to go on, and then we got stopped. Where's your media? What? She told us to go on through. Go ahead. Now, wait a minute. Had to come back and get our vests.
2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2, Ransdell bloops that one left-hand
side.
Drop.
Base hit, finally.
And Haley Ransdell has the first hit of the game for Mercer County. The senior reaches on a bloop single to left. 2 on and 2 outs. And here's Izzy Carlton. It's going to be a pinch hitter for Izzy. Number 19, Mia Floro. I think it's 19, or is it 18? No, it's 19.
No, it's 18.
It can't be 18. 18's
That's
Hannah Beasley.
That's Hannah Beasley right there.
Hannah Beasley's already hitting. She's playing third base. So that's Mia Floro, number 19.
It is 19?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Because Hannah
That looks like an 18 from here.
Hannah Beasley bats 6 in the lineup already. So
yeah, you're right.
Can't be Beasley who hits. It's Floro who hits. She's a 5'3" sophomore. And for Floro on the season, a .278 hitter, 10 for 36. And I think we're going to have a pinch hitter in the on-deck circle as well. And now a runner at first base as well for Haley Ransdell. This is a courtesy runner with Ransdell the catcher. It's number 8 for Mercer County, Molly Bailey, who has not swung the bat this year but has scored 5 runs.
Courtesy runner at first base for the catcher is number 8, Molly Bailey.
And if the hitter in the on-deck circle gets to swing. That is Reese Ransdell, the 5'7" grader, who's in the on-deck circle and will pinch hit for Mercer County if they get there. So Emil Floro does here. 2 on and 2 outs. Bottom half of the 4th, 13-0 Davis County. Lady Titans threatened with 2 outs. Check swing. Did she go around? She did indeed. It's no balls and 1 strike to Mia Floro. We'll write her name under Izzy Carlton's in our scorecard. No balls and 1 strike. First of 4 played here in the quarterfinal round. I'm sorry, this is not the quarterfinal round. Quarterfinal round is Saturday. In the first round of the state tournament, 0-1 is outside and high, 1-1. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they clear the stadiums in between games. And the reason I know that is because they were selling single tickets or full-day pass tickets.
Right, and then you just show them your pass and you're allowed back in.
Yeah, there is no re-entry unless you have that full-day pass. 1-1 is fouled off. It's 1-2.
Just a little late. She got good, I can't say wood on that bat, get good aluminum on that bat, on that foul ball. So we're saying you got good wood in the bat on that ball, but these are all metal bats.
1 ball and 2 strikes. As Kane tries to polish off his bottom of the 4th. The 1-2 to Floro is high and outside. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Titans trying to keep this one going past the 5th. This has been a long 3.5 innings. Usually softball games, the pace is up, but they do have, I think, a certain amount of time in between innings they have to take on the state level, which gives us enough time to get some of our commercials from our great sponsors in, which has made this broadcast possible. Any of the sponsors you hear in between commercial breaks, in between innings, make sure you go patronize those folks. Tell them thank you. Spend some money there. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Floro. Swing and a miss. Kane strikes her out. That's just the 2nd strikeout for Kane today, but it leaves 2 on with 2 outs. We played 4 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Davis County 13, Mercer County nothing after 4 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard on WHBN.
Why buy at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg? They feature the best service, quality, and price. A place where you get the best cheaper than the rest. A trusted name since 1980. See second-generation prodigy Matt Horn. Horn Home Supply open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30. Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, 545 South College Street. High Mountain Catering and Events. How long have you been in business?
Over 20 years. We do corporate picnics, weddings. That country courtesy with High Mountain Taste. Call Tom Brown at 859-613-3221. High Mountain Barbecue, Catering and Events.
CC Auto Parts and Service.
CC Auto Parts and Service is open for your service and parts needs. CC Auto Parts and Service are offering pickup and delivery for all your auto repairs as well as parts. They have a pay over the phone option if needed. CC Auto Parts and Service are concerned for everyone's well-being and are doing their best at keeping a sanitary and healthy environment. Give them a call at 734-9515.
CC Auto Parts and Service. Service is the difference. We get it.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local Shelter Insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Ever dreamed of escaping to a place where nature meets comfort? Welcome to Dana Brook Farms. Nestled in the heart of nature, our farm offers the perfect getaway. Wake to the gentle sounds of the farm. Spend your days exploring scenic trails and relax by a bonfire under the stars. Whether you're a nature lover or just looking to escape the city buzz, Dana Brook Farms is your perfect retreat. Visit danabrookfarm.com to book your escape now.
Why buy at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg? They feature the best service, quality, and price. A place where you get the best cheaper than the rest. A trusted name since 1980. See second-generation prodigy Matt Horn. Horn Home Supply open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30. Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, 545 South College Street.
This is Jimmy at the Parthenon Greek American Eats, letting you know what's new for you. We have a lunch combo that includes a gyro, burger, or falafel with rice or fries, including a drink for $11.95, and our newest addition, half club sandwich with a cup of soup for $8.95. Danville, Lexington Road.
Top half of the fifth, it's Davis County 13, Mercer County nothing. A pitching change in the circle for Mercer County as they turn to number 34, the sophomore Ella Davis, who was thrown, and this being her 12th game. 9 of those 12 have been out of the bullpen, 22 innings, 38 hits, 25 earned runs, 14 walks, 11 strikeouts, a 2-0 record with 2 saves, and a 7.95 ERA. Ella is a sophomore. She wears number 34. And leading off for Davis County is number 30. I can't tell who the number is. Number 10. Okay, so it's Shelby Bennett who re-enters now for Davis County. She was pinch hit for her last at bat, and she slaps one right-hand side over as the second baseman.
Oh, nice.
Flips it with a glove, but it's just late. That was Ava Music who was over, fielded it with her glove, flipped it with her glove, but just a tad late. Bennett beats it out on the infield single to begin the top half of the fifth. And Bennett's now 3 for 3 today.
That's 2 questionable calls at first base to me. I saw his license plate. I think it said Davis County.
Here's the pinch hitter for Davis County. First pitch is over the outside corner. It's 0-1. That's number 26, Cameron Timmons, the 5'4" freshman who bats now for Annie Newman. So one of the state's RBI leaders, 68 driven in now. Will take a seat in the bench and let Cameron Timmons, the freshman, swing. She is their big-time, other big-time kind of hoss in the pitcher's circle. First pitch to Timmons, swing and a miss on the off-speed. No balls and 1 strike. Sorry, no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 on its way. 13 runs, 16 hits for Davis County. That ball hit well by Timmons. It's
foul.
Drifting foul, left-hand side out of play. As a bunch of bubbles fly up over top of Mercer County's dugout.
It's coming from the dugout.
Mercer County's side blowing some bubbles.
Yes.
Mike Marcy texted me and he said his scorecard is an abject disaster right now. Mine's kind of ugly too. I think the ugliest scorecard I've ever had was Mercer County versus Boyle County in the region semifinals, or maybe region quarterfinals back in 2021 at baseball. The 0-2 was hit right in front of the plate as Davis goes to first base in time. Out of the pitcher's circle, 1-3 fielder's choice. To second base goes Shelby Bennett, runner at second base, and 1 gone for Davis County. And another pinch hitter.
That was a good play with Ransel. She pointed to first base to help your pitcher out. That's what you do. It's hard to, when you're looking around, to see the runner get the out.
This is Stella Roberts, and my scorecard only has a place for 1 other person underneath the starter. So now I'm writing Stella Roberts' name next to Avery Morris's name, which is below Callie Smith's name.
The umpire's getting a workout, the home plate umpire. He has to ring the phone up here to let the PA announcer know all these changes.
The press box phone. I do see he has a watch on his left wrist. I hope it's one of those, like, step counting watches. What are those called?
Yeah.
A stepometer?
Yeah.
That's not what it's called, but count his steps while he walks to the bullpen phone. Roberts takes outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Callie Smith started off this game in the cleanup spot for Davis County. She singled and struck out. Avery Morris then singled, and now Stella Roberts, the 3rd different hitter to bat in the cleanup spot for Davis County. Outside and low, it's 2 balls and no strikes. But that game I was talking about in the 12th region quarterfinals in 2021 in baseball, Boyle County beat Mercer County by a score of 24-12 in that game.
Football score.
2 balls and no strikes. Fastball is outside, ball 3. I think it was Tim Holland calling that one with me, Rick. I don't think it was you. I think Tim was the one that was there. You may have been doing like softball, we split up or something like that. And I don't know why I remember this, but I remember after the game going to Lee's Famous Recipe and getting chicken, and I ate Lee's after the game was over. 3-0 on its way. Outside 3-1.
Way to go, Tim.
Tim did text me, ask me who was calling the game with me today, or who was doing the game. He didn't know if it was me or the network feed. Said, Radio Rick and myself. Took off early from our morning shows to make it up here in time. 3-1 to Roberts. Is hit right-hand side.
Stay up,
Popped
stay
up in the air.
up,
Coming
stay
in
up.
his heart. Basket catch.
Nice
and
catch.
The play in shallow right field for out number 2. Good running grab by
basket
Lily Hart.
catch.
Right behind the second baseman, Ava Music. It's the second out in the top half of the 5th.
Oh, here we go again.
I assume another pinch hitter, and we do. It's number 30, Sadie Beecham.
Home plate umpire's got to walk over to Darren Ranslow every time, the other coach, to let them know, and then now he's getting a bat phone. He wants a pizza. What do you want on it? You want thick crust, thin crust?
The PA announcer here, I believe, is actually it's not. I was going to say it's Greg Stottlemyre who does the EKU games, but he's not the one on PA. Somebody else. But somebody came in before the game began. Beecham. Okay, I want to make sure I pronounce your last name right. The reason I'm telling this story is, you know, before the game begins, you want to make sure you have the pronunciations right for everybody on the team. First pitch to Beecham is on its way. That one's low, 1 ball and no strikes. And
I mean, like Davies or Davis County?
Like Davies or Davis, or, you know, Beecham. But the fact of the matter is, when you got this many players on a team, I'm not sure you can get the pronunciation for every single player. So some of them you just kind of assume probably aren't going to play. And I've done that even before football games.
Oh,
where people ask me, hey, how do you pronounce this name?
Yep.
And I'd say, you don't have to worry about that name, because if they're playing, there's something that's gone drastically wrong.
Yep.
The 1-0 was outside 2-0. I'm not saying that's the case here. Obviously, things have gone drastically wrong for Mercer County, right? But I'm impressed by the PA announcer's ability to roll these last names off. Maybe he did go over every single last name with the coaches. 2-0 to Beecham is over the outside corner, called strike 2-1.
And a lot of times it's the opposing radio that comes over and asks, hey, how do you pronounce this name? How do you pronounce that name? That's called Joe, J-O-E. So sometimes you have to tell them that.
2 balls and 1 strike to Beecham. Outside and high, 3-1. Sadie Beecham wears number 30 for Davis County. And I don't see her name on any of the stats for Davis County. So I would think if that's the case, this is her first at-bat of the year. The 3-1 is grounded, a weekly foul. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Sadie Beecham.
They got, 1, 2 7th graders on this team.
Oh, a guy walking his dogs back beyond the outfield fence here, which separates. There's actually a neighborhood back behind us.
I saw 3 dogs running loose back there.
Running loose back there, getting their early morning walk in. That ball grounded towards short. Peyton
Take
Boyd
your time.
charges and throws to first in time for out number 3. Well, it's the first inning of the game that Davis County doesn't play to run. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one left on base. Lady Titans need 4 in the bottom half of the 5th to keep this one going. Coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
Want your next project to turn out right? Then stop in and see the helpful hardware people at Ace Hardware. We carry practically everything from A to Z in hardware supplies, including ladders, nails, hand and power tools, interior and exterior paint and supplies, lawn and garden equipment, electrical and plumbing supplies, and so much more. No matter what your needs, Ace Hardware has it. We also offer expert key cutting service as well as screen repairs.
Located in Harrodsburg on College Street across from Dairy Queen.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Hot air balloons fill the sky with color. Friday, August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport during the Bluegrass Hot Air Balloon Festival. Free admission, food trucks, inflatables, live music, tethered rides, high-flying fun. August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport, Stewart Powell Field. Balloons over the Bluegrass. High Mountain Catering and Events. How long have you been in business?
Over 20 years. We do corporate picnic, wedding, that country courtesy with High Mountain Taste. Call Tom Brown at 859-613-3221. High Mountain Barbecue, Catering and Events.
Hello, I'm Rich Newsom, Vice President and Loan Officer with Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has been recognized as a top community bank SBA lender in Kentucky 14 consecutive years. We are here to help businessmen and women in Central Kentucky grow their businesses with the right loan to fit their specific needs. Stop by and see me today at our Harrodsburg office located at 570 Chestnut Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
It's number 22, Reese Ransdell. number 21, Reese Ransdell, who will bat for Jayla Sanders to begin the bottom half of the fifth. Jaylee Bowman looks like she'll have a pinch hitter for her as well. Lily Hart is in the hole. We can't see her quite yet. It is 13-0 Davis County, bottom half of the fifth. Home plate umpire tells Davis County, one of their assistant coaches, the changes. He does Radio Rick's favorite thing and brushes off home plate.
Yep, keep that plate clean.
He's done a good job of that this afternoon.
Looks like he keeps his plate clean, too, looking at the size of it.
This morning going into this afternoon. And here's Reese Ransdell, 7th grader, who bats in this state tournament against Sophia Kane, who wants to finish off this complete game for Davis County in this one in the bottom half of the fifth, as she delivers the first pitch, swung on and missed. It's no balls and 1 strike.
Oh yeah, they're playing music.
Reese Ransdell, 500 hitter this year, 4 for 8. She scored 4 runs. She's driven in 2 runs, been hit by a pitch as well in her 8 at-bats. Pretty good on-base percentage. That's the case. Reached base 5 of the 8 at-bats this year, and she swings through that fastball, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Despite the scoreboard saying 0-1, they were too busy playing music instead of keeping track of it.
And they played music while her first at-bat, too, first pitch.
No balls and 2 strikes to 7th grader Reese Ransdell. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches. She's down on strike. Strikeout number 3 for Sophia Kane. And the 1-out batter is Jaylee Bowman. Some Davis County fans down to our right below us have left one row in an absolute mess. 30 empty Coke bottles and peanut and sunflower seed
stuff
shells
all over
the place. Of course, you see the same thing on Mercer County side. There's
just peanuts. There's no bottles or nothing. There's 3 bottles that somebody left over Davis County.
Swing and a miss, no balls and 1 strike. This is Carly Sutton, KJ Sutton. She plays center field, so she bats basically for herself. Jaylee Bowman was the designated player batting for Sutton to begin this game. Bowman reached base once with a leadoff walk back in the bottom half of the first when things looked a lot happier in this game. It was 4-0 at that point, but you felt like still a lot of softball left, and then things got out of hand, especially in that 3rd inning when 6 runs crossed for Davis County. It's 13-0 here. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 on its way. Fastball is a called strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Do we get to take our souvenir vests home?
No, we got to return those. The media gift, however, was sunglasses.
Yeah, a pair of sunglasses.
I feel like the lady handed them to us, kind of like chuckled to herself because we were both wearing sunglasses as we walked up.
Yeah.
Here's a much less nicer pair of sunglasses for you. The 1-2 is a called strike over the inside corner.
That was low.
Hardy's called
He's
3rd
hungry.
strike. Yeah, not just low, but inside as well. It's the first Hardy's called 3rd strike of the softball game.
That called 3rd strike caught the plate. Not really, but if your plate's empty, you can catch these specials at Hardy's. Get 2 breakfast wraps for $5 or 2 chicken tender wraps for $5. Hardy's, 127 in Shelby Street, Junction City. Eat like you mean it.
Davis County fans to their feet. They begin to clap and give their Lady Panthers a standing ovation. They're 1 out away from moving on. First pitch to Lily Hart is off speed and is outside for ball 1.
Surprised you didn't call that a strike. Yeah, that one inside, that last pitch, that was pitiful.
Hart has struck out. She has reached on a fielder's choice. She was the one that hit that ground ball that looked like it was going to go through for a hit, but hit a base runner. 1-0, big fastball that Hart misses on. It's 1-1. This is going to end what is, Rick, our 13th year of calling high school baseball and softball. Started back in 2012. Actually started in 2011. 1 ball and 1 strike. To Hart, that one's popped up right-hand side, foul territory.
I got it.
3 Lady Panthers
nice
converge.
catch by the catcher.
It's made by the catcher, Callie Smith. And it's a pop out in foul territory to end it. 3 up and 3 down in the bottom half of the 5th. And it's Davis County 13, Mercer County nothing. The Lady Titans' dream season, a region championship for the first time ever. A state tournament appearance for the first time ever ends in the first round of the KHSAA State Softball Tournament. The 3rd region power, Davis County. Davis fans fly the Davis flag down the first baseline. They move on to the 2nd round. We'll break it down for you in 3 minutes, in 5 minutes. Coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
Hey sis, with school starting, let's check off our back-to-school checklist. Sure, backpack, check. Pencils and paper, check. Eye exam, check. If you still need to check off your eye exam, you can see our dad, Dr. Matthew Duggery, in Harrodsburg across from Southern States. You can call 859-605-2214 to make your appointment today. 859-605-2214 to make your appointment today. Our dad, Dr. Matthew Duggery, in Harrodsburg across from Southern States.
Why buy at Damel Office Equipment? You will save up to 60% off the MSP on the items you use in your office every day. DOE will ship your order free of charge within 75 miles of any of our locations. We have over 30,000 items, including office supplies, furniture, printing, copiers, printers, fax machines, computers, and business cards. This is owner Scott Bottoms. If you're not satisfied with your order, return it for full credit. We really appreciate your business. Damel Office Equipment, also in Somerset, Lebanon. Best of luck to the Titans.
The Barbershop in Harrodsburg is operated by Darren Ransdell. It's a place where you can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or even the weather. Located on North College next to Minden Mart, the Barbershop offers haircuts of any style, and they can keep your beard trimmed. Well, be ought to visit them. The Barbershop is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and also Saturday, 7:30 to noon. Darren and everyone from the Barbershop hope you enjoy the grand old Mercer County Fair and Horse Show. You'll always get great service at the Barbershop here in Harrodsburg.
This is Jimmy at the Parthenon Greek American Eats, letting you know what's new for you. We have a lunch combo that includes a gyro, burger, or falafel with rice or fries, including a drink for $11.95, and our newest addition, half club sandwich with a cup of soup for $8.95. Danville, Lexington Road.
Why buy at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg? They feature the best service, quality, and price. A place where you get the best cheaper than the rest. A trusted name since 1980. See second-generation prodigy Matt Horn. Horn Home Supply open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30. Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, 545 South College Street.
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office has a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
So your clothes dryer won't start, and your refrigerator is making that funny noise again. Before you call for service, make sure you don't have a blown fuse or tripped circuit breaker, and make sure your appliance is plugged in. If those home remedies don't work, call a repairman. It's best to leave major appliance repairs to professionals who are trained to work with the high voltages that your appliances require. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Your limo, gentlemen.
Oh,
yes!
If you could go to the game like this...
you want to watch the pregame?
Would I?
For the same price as this...
Watch the closing doors.
Come on, let's go! Oh, ouch!
Why wouldn't you? It's the same with auto insurance. With discounts up to 40%, it's possible to get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys.
Hello, everybody. I'm State Farm Agent David Hopewell. You can call my office 24/7 in Harrodsburg at 734-5338. Again, that's 734-5338.
Congratulations to the Lady Titans on the first region championship in softball in school history. Chuck Smith and I, David Buchanan, have great memories of Mercer County. We talk about those days often on our podcast. Please join us on The Coach's Office, behind the scenes of high school football with Chuck Smith and David Buchanan.
The Coach's Office podcast, available now on your favorite podcast platform, including Spotify and Apple.
DQ presents how to enjoy the 3 best cookies at the same time. First, grab the new Ultimate Cookie Blizzard from DQ. Then dig into Oreo, Chips Ahoy, and Nutter Butter. And last but not least, repeat! Because the new Ultimate Cookie Blizzard packs all 3 into one powerhouse of a treat. So you can enjoy the best cookie trifecta in every red spoonful. Hurry in for a taste today. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
$13 to nothing, the final score. Davis County over Mercer County, ending this dream season for Mercer County. And Rick, it was a fun one. 18-10, the Mercer County Lady Titan final record. And a first-round berth in the state tournament doesn't go their way, but I think Darren Ransdell certainly has this. I know he's got this crew going in the right way, and could see this team making some noise in future state tournaments with the young players. I mean, you had an 8th grader out there pitching the final last couple of innings, batting.
7th grader coming in, relieved, second one.
So there's a lot to look forward to in Mercer County. I know it's heartbreak right now, but Darren talked about it in the pregame interview. Come out there, take your pictures, take it in for 5 minutes, come out here and let's play softball and see what happens. And today it was Davis County that was able to take advantage of, this inexperienced Mercer County squad. And we say inexperienced because Davis County has a lot of youth too, but they've been here 5 consecutive years. Mercer County never has. And it was a tall uphill battle for Mercer County, and the hill was too tall for them to climb today. It was.
They tried hard, and they've had a. I know it's really hard to say this right now because of what happened here today. But, again, nobody expected Mercer County. None of these, quote, experts said that Mercer was going to win a district. Nobody said they were going to win a regional. No one said that Mercer County would be here at a state championship game. But the experience, the atmosphere, this is what it's all about. And what happens now, Joe, just like in any other sport, football, whatever, these juniors – this year will be seniors next year, and you want these juniors that are going to be your seniors to have that bad taste in their mouth, to come out and lead this team back again. First year, Darren Ransdell did a heck of a job getting these girls to believe and challenging them. And again, it's a shame it had to end like this, but there's an awful lot to build on, an awful lot to be proud of with the Mercer County Lady Titans. 4 seniors will graduate from this team doing something that's never been done in school history. That's leading their high school, Mercer County, to a state tournament. That's Haley Ransdell, Hannah Beasley, Peyton Boyd, and Ashley Howard. 13-0 the final score. Breakdown for you how we got this 13-0 final coming up in 4 minutes on your home for Mercer County Softball, WHBN.
On the 400-mile sale, you'll discover Highway 68 treasures. June 6th through 9th, Kentucky Highway 68 comes alive with barn sales, yard sales, sidewalk sales, 400 miles of sales. So much to see and do, you'll need 400mile.com to find everything. Sales can be categorized by your favorite items. Find unique eateries and comfortable night stays. 400mile.com is your treasure map to the 400-mile sale, June 6th through 9th.
High Mountain Catering and Events. How long have you been in business?
Over 20 years. We do corporate picnic, wedding, that country courtesy with High Mountain Taste. Call Tom Brown at 859-613-3221. High Mountain Barbecue, Catering and Events.
Hot air balloons fill the sky with color. Friday, August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport during the Bluegrass Hot Air Balloon Festival. Free admission, food trucks, inflatables, live music, tethered rides, high-flying fun. August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport, Stewart Powell Field. Balloons over the Bluegrass.
Hey sis, with school starting, let's check off our back-to-school checklist. Sure, backpack, check. Pencils and paper, check. Eye exam, check. If you still need to check off your eye exam, you can see our dad, Dr. Matthew Duggery, in Harrodsburg across from Southern States. You can call 859-605-2214 to make your appointment today. 859-605-2214 to make your appointment today. Our dad, Dr. Matthew Duggery, in Harrodsburg across from Southern States.
Ever dreamed of escaping to a place where nature meets comfort? Welcome to Dana Brook Farms. Nestled in the heart of nature, our farm offers the perfect getaway. Wake to the gentle sounds of the farm. Spend your days exploring scenic trails and relax by a bonfire under the stars. Whether you're a nature lover or just looking to escape the city buzz, Dana Brook Farms is your perfect retreat. Visit danabrookfarm.com to book your escape now.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager of Stewart Powell Ford Mazda here in Danville. And for over 75 years, we've been doing business the right way. We make it easy to do business with us, and we pride ourselves on providing quality products and service at a fair price. Stop by and see us at 225 South Danville Bypass and experience for yourself how easy it is to do business with us. 127 Bypass at the Prairieville intersection.
Come to Stewart Powell, we can do business.
Stewart Powell Ford Mazda.
Ready for a fast, safe, and easy way to send your share of the rent money? Put your feet up, because with Zelle, you can send your monthly amount from the comfort of your couch. Zelle is conveniently found in your Farmers National Bank online or mobile banking account, and it's available now. Ask a Farmers National Bank representative for more information. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. Farmers National Bank. Member FDIC.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Petals for Hope don't have all the answers, but we want you to know that it's gonna be alright. Chloe's Petals for Hope. You are not alone, we're here for you every step of the way. 'Cause it's just around the corner, we'll find hope together. Chloe's Petals for Hope.
For help, call the crisis hotline 988.
This is Jimmy at the Parthenon Greek American Eats, letting you know what's new for you. We have a lunch combo that includes a gyro, burger, or falafel with rice or fries, including a drink for $11.95, and our newest addition, half club sandwich with a cup of soup for $8.95.
Danville, Lexington Road.
Hot air balloons fill the sky with color. Friday, August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport during the Bluegrass Hot Air Balloon Festival. Free admission, food trucks, inflatables, live music, tethered rides, high-flying fun. August 2nd, 5 p.m., Danville-Boyle County Airport, Stewart Powell Field. Balloons over the Bluegrass.
13-0 Davis County wins it over Mercer County in this state softball tournament first round game. Mercer County season ends at an 18-10 record. Davis County jumped out to a 4-0 lead in the first inning, and the big shot was the 3-run home run by Molly Hancock, which made it 4-0. Mercer County will then give up 2 more in the top of the second. The biggest inning, though, 6 in the top of the third, 1 more in the top of the fourth. 13 runs for Davis County on 16 hits. Mercer County ended up with 2 hits in this game. The first one came from senior Haley Ransdell, with the Lady Titans essentially just trying their best not to get no hit, and Ransdell dumped one down the left field line for the first hit of the game. Ended up with 2 hits for Mercer County today, 1 from Lily Hart and then 1 from Haley Ransdell for the 2 hits. No runs and 2 errors for Mercer County in this game as well.
Joe, I want to thank the sponsors that have been there all year for us. Thompson Service Center, CC Auto Parts and Service, Nesco Resource, Hardee's, the CPP, Custom Promotional Products, Linda Wilson, 101 Business Solutions. And thank you all that jumped in here for the playoffs and for the state game. We appreciate you. We could not do it without the extra sponsors, because I don't know how many people know this or not, but we get charged a chunk of money to do this, extra chunk of money to do these state games. So we appreciate people, businesses jumping in to help us bring us, because, again, this game was played at 10 o'clock where some people were couldn't not get off work. So the only other recourse they had was hopefully they got to listen to it on the radio. And next best thing to being there is listen to Joe Mathis do the play-by-play.
Appreciate that, Rick. It essentially you feel like you run into a brick wall because you're going so hard for so long, and then suddenly the season ends, and it ends today. And so we'll kind of, in terms of sports coverage, won't have anything until August when high school football starts up, and we have certainly enjoyed this ride in this 2023-2024 year that saw a Boyle County State Football Championship in December. It saw a DCA girls basketball team make the state tournament and almost shock the state against Cooper. It opened the eyes of a lot of people to how good of a player Grace Bugwa is and was in girls basketball. In high school baseball and softball, saw Garrett County and Boyle County in baseball make it far. Garrett's essentially in the state semifinals, 2 games away from the state tournament region semifinals, I should say. And then in softball, saw Mercer County Lady Titans win their first ever region championship and advance to state.
And also, Joe, I want to just quickly shout out to all the different employees of Hometown Radio that ran the ball games for us. Tim Holland, Mike Marcy, thank you all for jumping in and helping us as well when we had to split and it's much appreciated.
Yeah, Jane Nolan, you had Mike Finney, you had James the Gardener Ross, you had certainly Jason, who makes a lot of this go and does a great job and was the one on studio controls tonight, or this morning, I guess I should say, into the afternoon for us today. Our thanks to Radio Rick for doing the color commentary and stats. Our thanks to Robert Wagner, our general manager. Our thanks to you for listening to the old-fashioned way on 99.5 FM WHBN and AM 1420 WHBN, the new fashioned way, hometownlive.net, powered by Kentucky WiMAX. Season's over. It's Davis County 13, Mercer County nothing. We're back with more high school sports in the 2024-25 season coming up in August with high school football on the Hometown Radio Network.
Want your next project to turn out right? Then stop in and see the helpful hardware people at Ace Hardware. We carry practically everything from A to Z in hardware supplies.